All right, chat. What's happening? How are we doing? Welcome in, everybody. It is Thursday night, and we have before us a disgusting monstrosity of a makeshift LES. Yeah, Priest, what's going on? Ike, what's going on? How we doing? How we feeling? How is our Thursday night going? Let me tell you. Oh, check this out. Check this out. Check this out. New little guy on stream. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Evolution Cube, what's happening, buddy? Welcome in. Welcome in. How's your Thursday night going? How are we feeling? Good to see you again. Put this little guy down. Yeah, look at that. New little variation of old Doug in a lizard suit. We're in space. Marie, what's happening, buddy? How we doing? Good to see you again. Glad you could make it. I didn't send more lunar landers for additional science so you can unlock an actual LES. See, I could have, but, you know. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. For real, I'm done fucking around with this guy. Good, love the new lizard. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Artist came in clutch. Same one that did the original. They asked me if I wanted any spacesuit in particular, and I may or may not have given them the reference for the NASA suits out of The Martian, some of my favorites. It's like a really nice burnt orange color. I really enjoyed those. Maybe if it said, fucking ready. Here we fucking go. I don't even have to read this whole thing. I just know it's going to be some priest fuck shit. Maybe if instead of unlocking space exploration, they spent those same points on the tech tree with the LES, they would have it. Yeah, you're not wrong. But here's the thing, on a whim, we decided to pivot to crude stuff. You know what I mean? So here we are. King, what's happening, buddy? Welcome in. Glad to have you. Your timing is great. We haven't even done anything yet. We just started. But welcome in. How are we doing? We're ready to rock, too. I got tea. I got water. Both are filled up. We're tucked in for the night. You know what it is. Ready for tomorrow? So all we got to do tonight is stream. That's all I got. It's all that's on the agenda. And the whim included getting the... Oh, my God. What are we doing? King, we are making the official shift from probes to crewed missions is what we're doing. Starting with the basic the history of spaceflight, the USA, with the Mercury missions is what we're doing, buddy. But so far with probes, we have gone all the way to the moon and landed landers in 4 separate biomes. We got some science. Jen, what's happening, buddy? How we doing? Glad to see you. Glad you can make it. Good to see you again. Watch Jeb die to start off with. Literally, no, not even a little bit. We're planning. We're getting better at this, Priest. We're getting better at thorough planning and preparation for worst case scenarios. Redundancies, if you will. Fail safes. Yeah. Good, he says. Good. Hell yeah, love to see it. Please don't use MechJeb. No, we're using MechJeb. You already know we are. I got a pretty good reign on it. The last 2 Explorer missions that I launched up to finish the line, so we could go crude. Perfect operations. There's a lot of... Oh my God, here we go. Am I streaming on Twitch? Yeah, just Twitch tonight. Well, I mean, and YouTube, obviously. But yeah, Twitch and YouTube, no TikTok. That's not true, Marie. That's why we have this thing right here. That's why we have this thing. It's gonna be all right, Marie. Trust. It's gonna be all right. We're not only better at MechJeb and telling MechJeb exactly what we want, but we got redundancies here. It's all good. Trust, Marie. MechJeb is fine until... Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not... That is a factual statement. That is indeed a factual statement. Why, King Person, do you not enjoy watching from YouTube? Do you prefer Twitch and TikTok over YouTube? Oh, it's probably because you're the only one in YouTube right now, and you're wondering who I'm yapping to. That's probably what it actually is. That makes sense. TikTok is... yeah, I haven't really felt like streaming to it. It's just a whole lot of work. A whole lot of screens I gotta pull up. You know what I mean? Different vibe, different crowd. A whole lot of work that goes into it. Twitch and YouTube will suffice. Okay, alright, chat. Well, here's the thing. So I had built the Acquaintances Mark 1 command pod. Subtle reference to history since we're doing historic spaceflight here. Okay, yeah, person, that makes sense. And they're little, yeah, sort of, kind of, Marie. Sort of, kind of. Abandoning TikTok? I mean, it's not abandoning TikTok. You know what I mean? You're going on Twitch? All right, hell yeah, I'll see you over here, buddy. It's not abandoning TikTok, per se. Not necessarily abandoning. Eventually I will. Eventually I will. It is a whole lot
Bowser
nicer, I will say. It is a whole lot nicer to stream to TikTok through the TikTok studio, I will say. I will say. Because then there's also just so much going on too. Because then on because like if people like the notifications, I'm really bad at seeing if I'm streaming to all three. I'm really bad at seeing the stuff on TikTok because it disappears super fast. You know what I mean? I don't have a proper like feed the way that I do on Twitch, you know? You're making a spaceship with stock-alike station part mod. Hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. Also good to see you again. Glad you could be here. Glad you could make it. Welcome in, buddy. Okay, so yeah, what we got here is the Acquaintances Mark 1 command pod. It's disgusting, but really just because we don't have a proper LES. So I made one, right? We got a nice little aerodynamic nose cone here. We got some structural beams here, and then we got 4 SRBs that will launch us away from with a 2.21 thrust weight ratio, but I don't know that I think that's enough. So we're gonna bump it up to like, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I don't know that it's enough, so I'm gonna bump these up here. The problem is then they just get like really large. I think like a 3 something will be all right.
Honestly,
yeah, that'll do. That'll
do. I feel like ITD be better to JS stream Twitch and YT only since TikTok isn't EHHHUDC WKSOIDKIMJS spouting bullshit.
That is precisely what we're doing right now, Marie. we're streaming to just Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, my LES would have an engine failure and it would kill Jeb. That is 1000% my luck with Kerbalism. 1000%. Okay, well I feel confident about this, right? I have the first part of my abort sequence done, right? Activate the engines, decouple the pod from the rest of the rocket. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna add killing engines. That's why you need 16 SRBs for the LES. All right, here. Well, not a bad idea if we're being honest here. Maybe we do like at least like 8. You know what I'm saying? And then we could make them smaller. Okay, 4.21. Yeah, it's not terrible. If we're being honest here. I don't really hate this. Let's put these back in here. Like a little one of these. God, that's just disgusting. It's just terrible. Aesthetics wear, professionalism wear, cat soccer, hot dog. What's going on, buddy? Oh, you're a king person? Yeah. Well, good to see you on Twitch. Good to see you on Twitch. Glad you can make it. No, I was laughing, Marie, because I literally just got done talking about how I'm not streaming on TikTok, and then you proceeded to tell me I should just not stream on TikTok. That's what made me laugh. Okay. Well, this is gonna be pretty straight up. The first contract here is literally just going suborbital to a minimum of 250,000 meters. Thrust weight doesn't need to move much higher than each year. Yeah. Just enough. But I'm content with this. 4.87. I'm content with this. One of these days, Priest's gonna drive Doug over the edge of insanity. Fucking maybe. I don't know that I'm not already a senile old man. Okay. Well, I kind of like this tank. I like this tank scaled up. If we're being honest here. But we're gonna make it. You know, we're gonna make it white. Probably gonna do 2 of these. Might be a little overkill. We might just go straight like ethylocks to make it like dirt cheap. You know what I mean? So let's go here. Let's go ethanol and locks. Same deal here. Ethanol and locks. And what we're gonna do here, 15,000. I can already hear Priest. Strap it to my 25K rocket. My command pod. I mean, we could for when we start getting into orbit. Yeah, we could. I saved it as a sub-assembly. Oh my god, here we fucking go already. But here's the thing: is like you can only make it so cheap. You know what I mean? I can only make it so cheap. I mean, I might go smaller with the fuel. It just depends here. Let's see. 225 kilonewtons, 270. Let me go some ISP here. It really is just suborbital. It's not like anything crazy. But ideally, what we do here is we lay the foundation. Do we have gimbal here? We got a 3 degree. We got a 10 degree right here. I kind of like this more. Slightly less efficient with the ISP rating, but our gimbaling is a whole lot nicer. So we're probably gonna go with the Charka here. But I do remember here, select mount, gimbal unit. There we go. And that gives us way more delta V than we need. Okay. What if I do this? That'll get us there. That'll get us there. Okay. Well, the thing here, I mean, we're just gonna hand jam the operation here. I'm gonna do. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. 5 kilometers a second of DV. Updated my lane. Let's go. Hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. 3K2. Yeah, 3. Ham jam. Hand jam. See, we're going suborbital, so I'm probably honestly just gonna launch like slightly arced. You know what I mean? Just enough to get the apo there, and then we shut it down. Yeah, hand jam, Marie. Hand jam, as in like manual operations. Okay. All right. Well, we got gimbal. Our thrust to weight ratio here is honestly, let's do this right here. Let's do this right here. If anything, we'll just make it more efficient too. We're gonna full throttle. I'm gonna start it at like a 1.5. 1.65 isn't terrible. Maybe 1.5. 56. Yeah, there it is. Okay, 1.5 with full throttle. Want to know how tall I don't. What a weird way to measure a goldfish's size. But sure. Use MegJeb, have early shutoff turn and set the. Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do then. But here's the thing: is it's just gonna launch straight up, isn't it? I kind of want a little bit of arc. You know what I mean? I want Jeb to splash into the ocean. You know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? All right. Well, that is fair, Marie. That is fair. Okay, let's go to 2-time radius here. Literally just we're gonna make it kind of like the olden days, if you will. Do like a little one of these. A little one of these, per se. Like a little something like this, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't know that I trust it. Oh, so we're gonna go like this. Okay, just above the ground here is what we do. And yeah, 1.5 thrust to weight ratio here. No, it doesn't launch straight up. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, well, let's get a no priest. Just because I haven't really messed with the shutoff altitude yet. There's another female goldfish. It died. It was the only. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. I did, however, on my last launch priest, I was kind of bummed to find out that you can't turn auto staging back on, but I did turn off auto staging. I watched the gimbal on this week. It did say I have 10 degrees is what it said with the gimbal mount. So maybe I do put some flight controls on here, just like some little guys. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what we do. I got 4 of these little seams here, so we could go. We could do like a little one of these. Like so, go dark, make it blend in a little bit better. But the thing here is we're gonna go like 20 on all these so we don't get too much flight control. Clip these down. Because beautification here, we are professionals. Let me go literally all the way down. 12 grand. That's not bad. That's not bad, chat. Literally 12 grand. What a dog shit. What a dog shit, command pod or LES that is. Let me go right here. We go stock black, stock white. No, we're gonna go stock black, like so, and then go right here. We're gonna go stock white. Is it stock dark gray? Is that what it is? That doesn't look terrible. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that stock dark gray, like so. And then right here, we're gonna change you to that right there. Okay, and this is gonna be the what do we call this? What do we call this here, chat? Like so. We are gonna call this heat shield. Yeah, we got a heat shield. Yeah. What noise is yeah, Doug Choo Choo. Yeah, did I test the LES? Nope, sure didn't. I sure did not. I can already hear your skepticism here. I did, however, set an action group for the decoupling of it later on, is what we did do. So that the rockets fire and it shoots it away. Okay, well, this is kind of it. So we're gonna come suborbital. I got my 3 parachutes here. They will in fact work. We're gonna do this right here. We got decoupling. We got chutes. LES system is up top here. I'm actually going to group these together, is what we're going to do. 3174 engine, clamps, decouple from the command pod there. And yeah, we're going to... What do we name this mission series here? Jibberdows again. Yeah, right. Did I set the... Yeah, I actually... Let me do... Good thing you reminded me, because all I have to add to it is the shutting off of the main engine here. There it is. Oh, this song is so bad. And yeah, away we go. Away we go. I don't have no battery, no nothing. We're just like super crude right now. We got 280 electric charge. I'm not super worried about it. What we don't have, yeah, we do have a built-in antenna. Antenna planning. Let's just take a peek here. Command pod, yeah, apply. Let's go Cape Canaveral. Yeah, we're more than set up. The only thing that might happen here, is we might dump our battery, but that's fine because he's coming right back. We got manual operations. Okay, all right. Here we go, chat. Oh, they don't shut off? Interesting. Well, I guess we'll find out here. I guess we will find out. No alternator? Okay. Oh, Marie, you're chilling. I don't know how I missed that. Yeah, you're chilling. Go get some sleep. Hope the rest of your night goes good, buddy. Thanks for hanging out, even if it was just for a little bit. All right, chat. I sent guidance. We're not going to do anything crazy here. We're literally just going to stop auto staging at 3. Last stage 3. I'm not even going to early shut off. We're just going to... No early shut off. We're just... no fixed coast, no coast, nothing. No spin up. I would like to pitch at a slightly higher rate of speed, probably. And we're going to do current. Burnout altitude is going to be, what's the contract say? We got to go to at least 250 kilometers. So we're going to go to like 270 to account for any drag that we might induce. Set burnout to, okay, 270. We're there. I'm also going to turn off auto staging here, just in the event that we get an escape failure. And yeah, away, target unreachable. Oh, okay. I need a touch more. Yeah, we do only have 2819. If we go straight up though, it shouldn't be an issue. We're gonna, yeah, fuck it, we're gonna do this. Let me make sure this is off. Here we go. All right, chat, here we go. TZ. There's old Jeb. All right, buddy. All right, leaf light. Yeah, we're just gonna fly this bad boy. It might be right if we're being honest here. It might be right. Okay, all right. Let's rebuild the core stage. Let's add like a tiny little bit more fuel. All right, you're not wrong. IDRK, what's happening, buddy? Good to see you again. Glad you could make it. Glad you could be here. How we doing? How we feeling? Let's go back to the VAB here. All right, I'll change my core stage. I'll add some more fuel. MechJeb probably is right. I should quit fighting it. I just, on stream, I get excited. I get excited to just launch. You know what I mean? I want to give the people what they want. Let's go here. Ethanol, locks, and make you white. Do another set here. Let's see what this comes out to. That gives us 3731. Maybe we go like 2 more. We're at $10,000. That's literally not bad at all. That's going to be a little tall, I fear. That is a lot of Delta V. And also, no. Yeah, here we go. No, that'll get the job done here. We're going to go to 1.35 just because it's crude. Just to ensure we have max controllability. Okay. Yeah, that'll do quite nicely here, chat. Oh, we also didn't name the mission series. What are we doing? We're kind of slacking on that. We got to name it. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Yeah, we gotta name the mission series here, chat. Let's go, we'll look at that TWR. Yeah. Well, it's because the thrust limiter was super down. I need to start a crew report to get signs on the pad and on the way up. Yeah. Not even a little bit. It's not even a little bit. How's it gonna go? Yeah, crew report's already ribbon. Okay. Let's get the staging right here. Let me save. We're gonna go. I don't want to do Mercury. I don't really like to do, like, Mercury. Well, no, fuck it. I do enjoy the name. You know what I mean? Okay, launch. No, I've got like 4 total hours of No Man's Sky. It's just like it never got its hooks in me. You know what I mean? It's also crazy how long ago that game came out. It still feels like not a really old game, but that shit came out like 11 years ago, like KSP time. It was like KSP time. I remember I was playing KSP and No Man's Sky came out, and disgusting. Yeah. And yeah, it never sunk its hooks into me. But yeah, I remember when it first came out, everybody was upset. Everybody was so mad. Okay, back to Mech Jeb here. 300 hours, there you go. No spin up, no coast. Early shut off, we're just not even gonna do an early shut off here. I do want the 100 and I want the 0.8. So let's go 265 here. Current. Turn off auto staging. Yep, there we go. Okay. And we are good to go. Target unreachable. It's not even a little bit fucking true. That's not even a little bit true. Yeah, okay, well, fuck it, we're gonna ball then. Make sure to disengage. Lick my ass, Mech Jib. Okay, here we go. T, Z. And we are good to go. We are, well, let me actually, we might as well finish the launch of the crew report here. And get that science before we even lift off. Here we go. We send it? We send it? Yeah, we did. Okay, it's like 4 points. Yeah, 3 points. Okay, alright, chat, here it is. We are, try lowering it until it's as possible. Yeah, okay. Engage. Because you're not wrong. See, but here's the thing, we can only go so much lower. Yeah, no. It's not true. 3708 will definitely get us there. Just 255 is what it is, 250. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna hand jam here. Okay, alright, chat, disengage. This is it right here. First crewed mission of this career's playthrough. No, we're getting there. We're getting there. Alright, here it is. The Mercury 1 Mark 0 with Jebediah Kerman at the helm. The first Kerbal to ever launch off of this launch pad. Here it is. 3, 2, 1. We have ignition. We have liftoff. We are clear of the launch pad. We are accelerating at a nominal rate. Jeb is having a wonderful time here. Laying on his back, staring up. We're approaching 100 meters a second. I'm gonna go a lot more straight than not is what we're gonna do. Why not strap Jeb to an S? We could. That might be the move. Might be the move. All is good. I think we're just gonna launch straight up. Is what we're gonna do. Not like he's coming back anyways. It's not true. He's surviving. He's surviving. It's literally the easiest type of. This is just a suborbital launch. It's nothing. And I'm so invested in our Kerbal's survival that I made a makeshift LES. Spark Media Brand, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in, glad to have you. What mod am I using for the capsule interior? That looked, it's not free IVA, it's something IVA. Priest, you probably know. I think, yeah, Priest, you know. Do I have deep freeze installed? It is, yes, we do have deep freeze installed. I set the parachutes properly. Yeah, fear not, Priest. Fear not, Priest. Yeah, Priest. What's the name of the IVA, the interiors? Let's do a slight little pitch program here. So maybe we do splash into the ocean there. The sloppiest gravity turn in existence here. But we're gonna, let me throttle down here. G-forces are climbing rapidly. Like rapidly. Big sonic booms. Yep, almost out of fuel here. Yeah, I don't know what MechJeb's deal was. Look, here we go. We're gonna go 270. But the oh no. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's all good, Chad. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I couldn't shut off the Etherlocks engine. That's okay, though. Let me go ahead here. I'm going to manually decouple this. Let that fly away from us. And we are down to just the command pod here. Chat is what we are. I'm going to go ahead and arm my parachutes here. And we're going to just keep a little angle like so. I'm good. What about you? I'm chilling. I'm chilling. We just started. We're fresh on the stream. This is the first mission of the night. We're following the USA History of Spaceflight contract series here. So just barely dipping our toes in crewed missions. I think that one is the Mark 1 cockpit. Okay, yeah. The Mark 1 cockpit IVA replacement, but there's also DE IVA extension and Reviva to swap between different ones. Yeah. I came back to watch this happen. You better not die. We're not dying. We're not dying. I could have kept going. It's fine, though. I don't want to go too high. Just fulfill the contract, and that's it. You know what I mean? That's all we're interested in. That is all we're interested in. What we will do, we'll give Jeb a nice little view of where he is. No Kerbal has ever been this high before in Earth's history. Okay, well, he's trying. We got some window obstructions here. How did I clear that before? I thought I was just doing F2 before. Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. Okay, let's get back to our little trajectory here. Gonna be a little one of these. That's how it's gonna be. There, it just solved itself. It might be deferred rendering. Yeah, but a lot of times when it pops up, I'll just hit F2 and then it clears it. That's a lie. My Kerbal has been higher. Well, yeah, duh, priest, duh. But in this playthrough, all right, we're just gonna warp here. Let's get this done with. Okay, we still got plenty of battery here. Immaculate work. Parachutes are armed. And we're gonna just kind of lock onto our pro here. I think I have smartass. Yeah, we do. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna do this surface velocity right here. We're gonna do this right here. Just to make sure we get full heat shield action. Is what we do. Actually, let's go orbit retro. Is what we do. Surface. Right there. There we go. All right. We are in proper orientation here, chat. Slim Thick Jacob with the sub. Much appreciated, big dog. How we doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Glad to have you. How we doing, buddy? Watch parachute snap. They're not going to snap. They're not going to snap. You wish they would, but they're not going to. $2,042. Oh, it's Spark. Oh, what's happening, buddy? How we doing? You just switched to Twitch, Latin C? Yeah. Big G forces. I don't think he's going to pass out, though. Okay, he passes out. Good thing we armed the chutes. Even if we didn't, he's still got a ways to drop. He's going to come back. You love to see it. Phenomenal work, chat. Phenomenal work. SAS is off. Is that because I did smartass? Yeah, it is. Let's go ahead and go off here. I just want to see what the aerodynamics do. Yeah, you love to see it. Love to see it. There we go. Okay. Let's warp here. At about 1,500 meters, we should get our parachute deployment. Okay, there's pre-deployment of the parachutes. We set it to deploy at 0.3 atmospheres. Is what we set it for. And that worked out perfectly. So we do have parachute pre-deployment. I might go 0.4 in the future. We'll see. I should have sent them up in the Russian. Nah, they're good with the built-in ablator, and the, you know what I mean. But I like this one a little bit better. Pure aesthetics. All right, we have a full parachute deployment here. Jeb should splash down safely. Yeah, 2.4 meters a second is how fast he's ascending. That is going to take a while. Can I EVA? I should upgrade that. Is what I should do. We're getting a crew report, though. No, we're not. did the glitch thing. Oh, we don't have any connection, that's why. The Russian one can roll around and be fun. Yeah, it's fair, it's fair, it's fair. Volumetric clouds you're using, yeah, is it free? No, so, I mean, this is volumetric clouds, but we're rocking Soul, so they look slightly different. They don't look like full-on how they do on stock. This is like the RSS successor, but Volume 5, Volumetric Clouds 5 is not, but 3 is on BlackRack's Patreon. No additional heat sheet required. No EVA. Now, I should have done it, but that's okay. We'll just go through and, I didn't upgrade the astronaut complex. I forgot to. That's alright, though. We're also 4-time warping here. This is just a very slow descent. Yeah, you're not wrong, Priest. You're not wrong. Even if something did go wrong, he would not have been able to parachute. But I wasn't even a little bit worried about it. Our design was flawless. Our design and piloting skills were unmatched for the first ever crewed mission. All boxes were checked. The finest engineers and scientists were on the case. There wasn't even a near zero probability of failure / incident. There was a 0% probability. Just flatline 0. All right, here we go. Splashdown time. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. We got some science for all that. Yeah, we got like 6 points. Imagine your engine failed and have your SOBs fail. That would be my luck. That would be my luck. Excuse me. That is typically how Kerbalism likes to treat me. You're not wrong. Well, that's why I staged manually. That's why I staged manually and did not release. I gave it a minute before I released clamps. There we go. Jeb is safely back at the Space Center here. There it is. And the contract should be fulfilled here. Indeed it is. No. Why was that not... Oh, it was unmanned. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay, well. Unmanned? Okay, well, I gotta slap a probe on that, then we'll run it back. Let me upgrade this. Why the fuck is that unmanned? I guess maybe a test. Safe for now, not for long. Yeah. Alright, well, here we go. We gotta slap a probe on this thing, and then we just gotta run it back really quick. Is all we gotta do. And then we get the contract, and then we can properly send Jeb up for some more stuff. So let me do this right here. Do a probe, just like literally the cheapest one here. Make you smaller. Like so, and then clip you in to about right there. All right, Mercury 1-0, there it is. Make sure no crew is in here. And away we go. We run it back. It's just a probe this time. Unmanned. Just a pure test. A pure test. This is all this is. Even though we just had a successful crewed test, the scientists back at NASA want to make sure that with no crew, this rocket still performs. All right, here we go. We're gonna go a little more archy this time, is what we're gonna do. So there we go. We have successful ignition. Clamps are released, and we have liftoff, and we are clear of the launch pad. Doug is always killing Jeb. I'm not. Didn't even test the rocket force. Yeah. We're fine. It's fine. It all worked out. This one I might gravity turn a little bit, but at like 150 meters a second. Is what I'm gonna do. A little one of these. Bump my prograde over. And then I'm going to turn SAS off. Let the gravity turn happen naturally. Never even reads the contract, wonders why I didn't. That's not true. I skipped over the unmanned part. I do read contracts. I just got carried away. I assumed it was gonna be a crewed mission. Yeah, you ready? So, oh my god. I'm not even gonna humor you by reading that entire message, Priest. This is good. This is a good ascent. We're not really gravity turning too hard, but we will splash down into the ocean. Very much clear off the coast of Florida, Atlantic side. What we can honestly do here too, I can just stage all this at once. Hello? Why did we drift a little? Like right here. Let's do this right here. That's a little 45-degree AOA. And yeah, we're just gonna stage all this at once. Decouple everything and arm the chutes is what we're gonna do. A little further sideways. Our Apo's a little bit higher this time. We're gonna be maybe a 400. There it is. Stage. And we are free of everything. Those all ripped right off the tower, right off the crane. Okay, well, let's go ahead here. We're gonna orient our capsule for re-entry. About like right here or so. And let's oh, I can't warp. Now I can warp. No, I can't. God damn it. Jebediah was just the first Kerbal in space in my new career save. Hell yeah, good stuff, good stuff. I don't think your LES. No, literally, I don't think so either. I don't think so either. It might be because there was no weight to it. You know what I mean? It didn't carry the pod this time. Now I can warp, yeah. I'm also going to turn SAS off. Chutes are armed, confirmed. In case we lose signal and or electric charge, which we shouldn't, but you know. And then just 4-time warp for the rest of this. Watch pod, yeah, literally, yeah. It's not gonna. Hello? In what world? Is it the chutes? It might be the chutes. Crazy. I mean, it's still lit though. There we go. We got chute deployment. I didn't need the heat shield anyway. Yeah, fuck it, right? Yeah, we got a nose cone right here. We got an entry hatch right there. That's all the heat shield we need. It probably is the chutes, if I had to guess. Yeah, we're still 4-time warp. Let's get this done with. I might actually cut one of these, if we're being honest here. Cut chute. The 2 will be fine. We descended at like 2 meters a second. That's a little much. We'll see what the speed here is, and then in the VAB, I'll probably change it to 2 chutes, because it's probably going to descend us at like a 5 meter a second, right? 2.8 still, interesting. These are the smallest size these go, too. What we could do, we can... no, it's going to make us descend slower. I was going to jettison the heat shield, but... $4 a piece, those SRBs. Didn't even think this... No, we didn't. That would have been a good idea, but... We're just fulfilling the contract right now. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. We're getting there, Priest. We're literally 2 flights into this. The most simple suborbital mission. We're getting there. I might even cut the other chute. This is so slow. Even 1 is 3.9. That's crazy. Crazy. Me not completing a simple lunar probe? What are you talking about? We're about to complete it right now. Okay, 400 meters until we are splashed down in the ocean. Someone didn't set parachutes land slowly. Yeah, fair. That's all right, though. Wait, so land slowly? What do you mean? We're landing too slow. Too slow right now. Lunar probe? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Indeed, I do. All right, fair. We'll revisit the shoots. I didn't change it. It must just be the default. Okay, well, that should be a contract done with. Indeed, it is. Okay, mission success. So let's go into here. Let's see what the next one is. Kerbal in orbit for 30 days. We do have that. Let's go to history of spaceflight here, USA. Manned programs. The Project Mercury. The Mercury Atlas II. Okay. The second attempt to launch an Atlas with an attached Mercury capsule. The spacecraft was unmanned, but as unlike the previous Mercury Atlas I, this mission carried the launch escape system. It had the LES, which... From Cape Canaveral, it was launched. So we gotta go suborbital again, but with a crew this time. Okay. All right. Oh no, unmanned still. That's so boring. It was just different because it had the LES installed. Interesting. Or the way given the parachutes? Yeah, that's true. It's true. Someone else made the same mistake? Yeah. Except, here we go. It's literally just the same shit. It's the same shit over again. We're gonna modify this here though. Is what we're gonna do. We're gonna modify this. We're gonna get some science out of this one. It's gonna look super goofy, but that's okay. That's all right. We're gonna go. It's not crude. I'm gonna scrap this right here. Let me go 2 right here. The weight of this is 0.25 tons. So we're gonna change that right here. Is everything else the same? Indeed it is. Mass to use let's just do 2.25. You guys do 6. Parachutes use 2. Apply. There we go. Put those back in. Like so. Your board action group won't shut the end. Yeah, you're not wrong. Let's go right here. Let's take a science junior here. Yeah, we're gonna make it tiny. All right. I mean, maybe we just. Yeah, we could. Yeah, we could do this. We could do this right here. We'll go 2 for aerodynamics here. Make like so. Like so. And what we're gonna do is gonna be goofy. SHZ, what's happening, buddy? How we doing? Good to see you again. Today this is exactly how we're gonna do it right here. Today we are starting our very first crewed missions. Is what we're doing. We sent Jeb up on accident. The contract didn't call for it, but we did it anyway. Actually, I'm gonna set these a little bit higher. Let's do this right here. 0.797. 0.8 right here. Fly. Put those in. We're gonna go right here. We don't need an LES where we're going. Save. Boy, is that fucking goofy. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. It's aerodynamic enough. Aerodynamic enough. You sure about that one? Yes. Indeed. Indeed. Here it is. What we are going to do is bump the thrust weight ratio up a little bit higher. We're going to go like a 0.5. There's no crew in here. It's still a probe. It's still a probe. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I called for a probe again. Yeah, unmanned. What I think I actually don't have here is I don't have my probe anymore. So let me add that right here. me just clip like way down here. Let me see here. See, how come the center of mass wants to be that high now? Oh, it's because of my... I mean, I don't... it's because my shoots are way the fuck... Look at this. Look, watch. Okay, well... CG, please. It should orient down here. I mean, I don't really need a heat shield, though, too, is the thing. We're hardly going high, literally, at all. You know what I'm saying? Aerodynamic, yeah, pretty much. Samurai with the heat shield on top? Yeah, it does. Now you have 2 heat shields on the bottom? Oh, I do? Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, what am I doing here? Yeah, we're gonna keep it like this. Original configuration here. Yeah, we'll do. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll jettison the heat shield, the whole shebang there. The whole shebang, if you will. Okay, so right here, clip these in like so. Clip these in as well. And then we are going to add this back. Goofy looking rocket. Okay, and that'll be good. That'll be fine. Save, launch. Here we go. I need a service module as an air brake. A service module as an air brake? Are you saying like the little payloads, like open the doors and induce drag? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah. That's fine. This will, in fact, get the job done. To replace parachutes in stock. Oh shit, really? Like no chute needed, you just open the doors and it'll slow you down enough? Alright, here we go. Yeah, staging's good, no crew. Let me do this again. What's this decoupler here? What's this decoupler here? I have a decoupler. Oh, it's from my... Yeah, that's right. It's from my my LES, my makeshift LES. No engine failure. No. Just a little foom. All right. I'm going to take that thing off. We don't need it. Yeah, we lost like $6. It's all right. Produces enough Dragon stock. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, we're gonna run it back. But without that, without the decoupler there. Oh, it's right here. No, it's right on the bottom. Oh, I think it's like tucked in. Okay, so we're just not gonna use that. I've sort of fucked up this whole shebang here. Okay, so like this, and we're just not gonna use the decoupler, is what we're not gonna do. Okay, save. Launch. Here we go. Yeah, clear pad. Launch. Reduce enough Dragon stock physics to bring to the surface. I already read that. $6. Well, the Science Junior blew up. The Science Junior busted, but the heat shield was still there. I promise you it did. I promise you it did. I watched it go poof, and then I looked at the heat shield and it was not attached to it anymore. I promise you it went poof. Okay. Well, we might as well run one of these and then save the other for space, because I don't think we have any liquid. No, okay, we do. All right, either way. All right, here we go, chat. Ignition. Liftoff. Clear of the launch pad. Media Circus 2, interesting. What I will look at too is in the admin center. We're gonna look at strategies as well, see if anything lines up. All right. Let's do a slight little gravity turn here. I can feel the effects of that heat shield on the top. Like a little one of these here. Turn SAS off. And then just let it do its thing here. Let the aerodynamics make their magic happen. What a goofy looking rocket this is. Yeah, same deal. Suborbital, that's it. No height limit this time. Literally just suborbital is all it is. Okay, we got some roll happening here. The E-shield sure is. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're gonna hold about right here. Let me do some roll here as well. I like weaseling down the heading line straight like that. Yeah, this is fine. I'm gonna I can't throttle down. That's fine. What I'll probably do is I'll swap out the engine for one that's a little less volatile. You know what I mean? That I can throttle. It's just something. Yeah. Oh, well, the science is already, the goo is already started. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, it's running. But once we get into space, the Kármán line, then I'm gonna start the rest of it here. Okay, we are out of fuel. Let's decouple right here. And away we go. So we got goo happening, atmospheric, and in space we're gonna start these two right here. Is what we do. This one's probably gonna run out, so we're gonna start. It's gonna swap over to the space study, and then we're gonna swap to the science junior. Yeah. Let me do this right here. Priest, I'm getting there. You have zero faith in me. Okay, we are officially above the Kármán line here. Maybe we do have science from up here already? We're gonna run the science. I have not once ran the science junior in literally anything. We're also gonna go ahead and orient ourselves. Right here. Well, someone just proved fit. Yeah. We're gonna lock staging for the rest of this flight here. Is what we do. So we're getting some good science here. Let me just go ahead and warp. What I'm actually gonna do to ensure that we don't run out of storage space, I'm gonna run this one right here for the rest of the atmospheric flight. Yeah. Laugh it up. Oh, I lost comms. It's okay. Indeed. So we're a little. Okay, here we go. Yeah, aerodynamics, do your thing. There it is. Shoots are armed and everything. Shan, what's happening, buddy? Tim Man, what's happening, buddy? How we doing? I got one more shoot. Oh, I didn't apply symmetric. One shoot snap. You heard your call? Hell yeah, buddy. Alright, there we go. That is shoot deployment. We should still get this sample back. Should be easy peasy, stress free. There we go. 8 meters a second, that's fine. The impact rate of the command pod here is 12. And away we go. We have 500 meters left to descend here. 8 meters a second. We're going to splash down and get all this science back. Is what we do. No electricity. Okay, well, phenomenal. That's fine. Can you have your parachute snap on jet? Yeah. I just got to apply symmetrically. It's because I moved them instead of setting them away. Oh, there we go. Round 2. Here it is. Okay, alright. There we go. Clicked it. right, 59 science is what we're at. Contract is fulfilled. We're just making money. Out the wazoo now. Let's go right here. Let's boldly go. Oh, these are busted though. I'm almost positive. That's okay. Let's go, we can't do, must have return a crew from orbit Earth. Okay, so once we start orbit stuff, yeah, we're gonna come back here and we're gonna accept this. Indeed, big time dance vibes. You know what it is. You know what it is. Look at this. I have max up suit, so I can keep this up, make money back on launches, and then yeah, okay. All right, science is focus. What is 35? Science 50. Ooh, plus 50% for when it's science. Yeah, fuck that. Okay, well, the next one here, we're gonna go to history of spaceflight again, USA, manned programs, Mercury, the three back-to-back. Here it is, the Freedom 7. Here it is, Jeb's going up, chat, Jeb's going up. Can we stop playing the, the people have spoken, the people demand, I guess. Okay, so Jeb's officially gonna go up, one crew, 186,000 meter altitude, and then just recover. And that's it. Okay. We're gonna force run a contract. Recovery's transmit. We're gonna force run a contract in space. This is what we do. I wish I had enough science. I kind of fucked up on that. My game looks good. Hell yeah. William, how we doing, buddy? Welcome in. Glad to have you. Yeah, I got a ton of visual mods here. It's also Sol, which is the real solar system. It's a 1-to-1 scale, so everything's kind of like bigger. You know what I mean? Yeah, welcome in, buddy. How we doing? Glad to have you. This is not where I meant to go. I really wish I had the LES. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, music. Son of a bitch, KSP crap. Okay, we're fine. It popped up for a minute. It said it was unresponsive. Okay, let's go back in here. We're going to refine this vehicle for Jeb. We're going to open up the original Acquaintances Mark 1 command module. Look at all the debris your LES will produce when you get in orbit. Yeah, you're not wrong. That's going to be a whole bunch. That's going to be a whole bunch. Okay, let's go right here. Open up the command pod. So we're back to this original design. The command pod itself, actually, let me do this. 2 chutes, like so. What I want to do here, we're going to test everything. Center mass. It's dicey. It's dicey. We'll certainly see. I mean, obviously, it's not going to be there. Okay. So we're gonna modify this really quick. The tonnage is gonna be use current input. It's gonna be 0.25 because that by itself, we're just gonna go 0.5. I want a touchdown speed of 6, and then pressure we're gonna go 0.3, and I'm actually gonna go 0.4, and then 1500. Apply symmetry. Apply symmetry. See what that did here? Look, yeah. No, the center mass should be all right. Okay. Clip those in. Like so. What we're going to do here is we're probably going to rock Kerbal, because I don't know how much trust I want to put in these Etherlocks engines. NASA will be proud. Yeah, you're not wrong. Flip your decoupler so it leaves with the LES. I think it. Yeah, I did. Did I apply? Yeah, we did. Okay. Let me have a little peruse here, because I want to see what I think we're rocking the flute right now because of 10 degrees. No, 3. I think we went Charka. Yeah. I wonder if it'll tell me anywhere whether or not I can shut down. I don't know that I can. Redundancy, repair anyone, ignition failure, 0.1%. Use a flute gimbal variant. Yeah, okay. Can you shut it off, though? That's kind of what I'm really after here. You know what I mean? A 3-degree vectoring range, but we do have our flight controls down here. Let me save these up here. You believe so? All right, well, you believe so. I guess we're about to find out here. Select mount. Compact 1.2. Let's go. Nope. Let's go 2. Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. Ether locks. There we go. Igniter. We're just gonna go pyrotechnic. We only need the 1. Don't really need to shut off anyways. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. I can just change course. Whoop. We're gonna go right here. Do a little 4 time. Like so. Bring these a touch more down. Tuck these in a little tiny bit. And this is it right here. This is the Mercury 1 Mark 1. Yeah, it's a rocket, chat. It's disgusting. It's abhorrent. And away we go. Do our staging here. Main engine ignition. Launch clamps. That clamp. Shoots armed. Get rid of the LES. Okay, here it is. Here it is. We're going to save this. It was proving to not be turning off to burn retro. Yeah. Or I'll just go even further suborbital. Could save money by not recovering as far away, but yeah, either way. Either way. Let me just actually go right here. Abort. That is good. That is good. We're going to go here. I actually might be able to cheat. Shut down. I don't know if it gives me the option, whether or not I can, but we'll find out. All right, here we go. Jeb is going up, chat. Jeb is going up. Jeb is flying for actually the first time now. For actually the first time. We're going to run through the contract, too, before we launch, just to make sure I read everything right. And he did. There it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. The contract states, one more time, reach at least an APO of 180K. And we're gonna run a, we're gonna force run a crew report and then recover the capsule. Okay, crew, the contract is complied with here. SAS on, throttle is full. We're gonna throttle down. I'm actually gonna go like, we're gonna throttle down. I hope that I can, because our thrust weight ratio is kind of high. Let me go right here. We're gonna go 1.5 here. Okay, all right, here it is, chat. Here it is. Here it is. At least it's better than mine. I feel you, buddy. North Star, what's happening, buddy? How we doing? Good to see you again. Good to see you again. All right. It's because of mods. What's because of mods? What's because of mods? All right. 3, 2, 1. Here it is, chat. We have ignition. Clamp release. We are clear of the launch pad. This is a nominal liftoff. Here we go. So he's a Smurf. Yeah, I think Smurf is one of my mods installed. All that it really does is it'll scale your stock parts to it like reduces the density of fuel, so that you can get the actual delta V that you need for RSS. It scales your stock parts to work for RSS. In layman's terms, we're gonna do a slight gravity turn here. Jeb knows what he's doing here, folks. Turn SAS off. We're gonna let our rocket just follow. Nope, it started to drift, so we're gonna go ahead and manually do this. The game looks better than, because of are you talking about rockets, William, or are you talking about the visual mods? Okay, we're gonna maintain this trajectory because this rocket does not feel very stable. And I don't want to kill Jeb, so we're just gonna do this. Okay, we do have throttling capabilities here. Is what we do have. So we're gonna keep the G-forces nice and easy on Jeb. Not the rocket wants to stay pro. Okay, yeah, all right, SAS off. Yeah, gravity turn like normal. Maybe it's because our G-forces were so high. Oh, your PC can't handle? Ah, yeah. Was that in NOZ copy? Oh, in Jin? In his copy? I believe he has it, yeah. What are we doing here, Rocket? Easy. Yeah, North Star is kind of a standard mod that you just get if you install RSS, just to make parts work. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure that Jin has it. Rocket is too stable. It's no. I'm not trying to do a full gravity turn. This is just a suborbital crude contract. I don't trust that it is actually going to stay in parity. Look, watch. It wants to drift. a little tiny bit. See, there it goes. But we're kind of high up now. We really only got to get to an apple of 180. We're gonna go like, we're just gonna go right here. Heard your name. What's going on? Do you have Smurf in your mod pack, buddy? I'm almost positive that you do. Oh, your PC can't handle it? Oh, I got you, buddy. I got you, buddy. Only use real fuels with procedural tanks. Okay, I feel you. I feel you. One of the things, if you use my mod pack, we're going to kill engines right here. 233 is our APO. I'm very confident in this. Let's decouple right here. Like so. We're going to separate our LES here. God. Look at that. Okay, and we're going to arm our parachutes. And we're going to adjust course here for re-entry. We are officially in space. Let's get a crew report going. It's already going. We're going to force run it. And we're going to set our course for right here. The thing, North Star, if you download my mod pack, procedural tanks won't work. It's bugged because of like chemical propulsion and like cryogenic engines. When they're all installed together, it won't recognize that there's fuel in the tanks. So that's the biggest bummer, is because I love procedural tanks. You just won't be able to use it. So keep that in mind. So our crew report here doing 11% there. I don't know that we finish it. Do we? Oh no. They wasted all that time. Oh, there we go. Can we finish it, do we think? 80% there? Let me go ahead. I'm going to use Smartass. We're going to lock on a retro here. There we go. Damn it. I don't think we... Son of a bitch. I don't think we get it. Maybe. No, I don't think we do. Son of a bitch. We got to get an Apple higher. Yeah, those are different mods. Different parts packs. Well, shit. We got to relaunch. We got to get a higher Apple. That's kind of misleading there. Chutes are armed. I mean, maybe on recovery we get it, but it specifically says transmit, so we'll see. Easy, Jeb. Easy. You're good, Jeb. There it is. G-forces are dropping. We are in business here. Love to see it. Love to see it. And I was eyeing Return to KSP Interstellar. Yeah. Yeah, I remember you mentioned that. I mean, you can. You just gotta not install cryogenic engines and chemical propulsion. Chemical propulsion is the mod that I have where I'm selecting all the fuel types, and then cryogenic engines is just like all the method locks and everything. The method locks, the hydro locks, all that good stuff. But you don't need it, you know what I mean? I just like having those. It's a trade-off, you know? With Kerbalism, yeah it is. Yeah it is. For Soul anyway. It's still in development, you know what I mean? Eventually it'll be refined. All my SRBs are cooked. But also Soul wouldn't work with Interstellar either. So it kind of ruins that idea as well. I like RSS. I don't really have much inclination to play on like a fictional solar system right now. You know what I mean? It's just pure personal preference. Well, what I can do here... Oh, okay, well, no EV airport. Alright, then. Oh, it just... I mean, doesn't it add interstellar solar systems, though? You know what I mean? Oh, it's a parts mod. Oh, interesting. I've never installed it. I don't know. Just stock an RSS for me, you know? All right, 250 meters until touchdown. I don't think the contract. We're probably gonna have to refire that. We're gonna go for a higher APO to make sure that our crew report will finish. Ah, that's really annoying. That's really annoying. That's really misleading because even if you had like just the right APO, you wouldn't be able to get that contract. Advanced nuclear. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I've literally never installed that. Okay, well we refire. That's all right. We can also do an EVA report. So what if yeah, okay, we're fine. We'll just stay in space a little bit longer is what we do. It's all right. Jeb's equipped for it. He's ready for it. That was a test. Is what that was. Yeah, we're just gonna run it back. Here's what we do. Let me launch. Could be on Earth today. Beam power was being eyed for a reasonable spacecraft for us. Oh yeah. That makes sense. I keep getting the blue loading wheel every screen change, and it's making me nervous. Is this a funny... Oz King, what's happening, buddy? I keep watching KSP streams, and they turn into a hard-to-watch science class. I don't know. I like to think I'm humorous a little bit, you know what I mean? There's like a dabble of science because the game is inherently scientific, you know what I mean? But it's not just like, I don't know. I like to think I'm not boring, you know? Also, welcome in, buddy. Glad to have you. Okay, yeah, let's refire this. Here it is. We have ignition, launch clamp release, and away we go. We're gonna start a gravity turn a little bit earlier. No, actually we're not. We're gonna go, okay. Yeah, we're gonna go like right here. Is what we do. Hold on. I'll read that here in a second. I wanna turn SAS off, and I wanna watch and make sure our rocket follows, because it was trying to drift earlier, and I didn't much care for that. It's kind of bouncing around on the prograde there. She's a little wobbly. That's not the worst thing in the world. Make sure crew report is running. Okay, it is. We got some unintentional roll here. It's still interesting for Pro to Mars, Moon and such. Yeah. That's great and I understand, but they get so boring. Oh, good thing I looked. There we go. Monotone voice and sighing a lot. Oh, interesting. I like to think I like his head's. Yeah, shut up. And I got the mod promise roll and asked you so. There you go, buddy. Yeah, hell yeah. I think I downloaded OPM like one time forever ago, but I never actually did anything with it.
Amaze,
you know what I mean?
Ooh,
Asking with the follow. Okay, I'm glad I checked the boxes here. I'm glad I've won your approval. Thanks for the follow, buddy. Welcome in. Glad to have you. We're almost out of. No, we actually have a lot of altitude. We're gonna go to like a 400. That'll do. Monotone voices is often due to talking to. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. I like to think I'm just kind of good at just yapping. You know what I mean? Just yapping. Whatever's in my brain, we're just out here saying it. You know, not necessarily, but yeah. Even like back in the 1 viewer, 2 viewer days, I was just yapping, just play by plays. You know. I suppress the dog in an empty chat. Yeah, that's fair. It can be. You just gotta not look at viewers sometimes, you know what I mean? You just, okay, decouple from the core stage here. And then we're going to decouple our launch escape system here. We're gonna send it off into space. Can I, please? Hello? Well, we got arm shoots anyway. And then stage that. Goodbye. Not interested, don't care. Kerbal, what is this mod? I've seen that name a million times. I don't remember what Kerbal is though. Couldn't tell you. Back when we played boats, indeed, back in the boats days, even before like you showed up, the first couple of streams. Yeah, that was it was just, you know, I don't know, I had like nobody in chat, but just kept yapping, you know. It's like a paradox. The reason I don't have audio, sort of kinda, yeah. That's why you just gotta not let it phase you. You just yap to the void.
Start digging in your butt,
Kerbal.
What?
Start digging, baby. Adds a black hole. Oh, that's right. It adds a black hole. Tons of planets. That's right. We're going to get an EVA report here. Maybe, just maybe, after this. Yeah, there we go. No, we're not getting 30 science out of this. For sure, we're not. This might fulfill the contract, though. If it transmits. Okay. Let's see when it's done here. We got 8 megabytes of space here. So once it hits 8, that will have been transmitted. Okay, we got 10 credits for that. Did that do it? No, it wants a crew report specifically. Hello? That's right. Now transmit, please. There we go. Now we recover. Okay, phenomenal work. Phenomenal work, chat. Stop. Smartass. Oh, we're just gonna lock onto orbital retrograde here. You gotta go. All right, Evolution, get out of here. Hope the rest of your night goes good, buddy. How long ago did I get started, Doug? What, in streaming? All right, well, oh, William, you're saying bye to Evolution. Yeah, William, I don't know if you caught that, but Kerbal adds a black hole and tons of planets and moons on the other side of it. Black hole mod. So, well, it's gonna transition to surface, but yeah, for now we're gonna do retro. Just make sure we stay aligned with where we're going. But when it transitions, yes, we will. Yeah, we're chilling. I do have 1,000 hours in this game. Just shy of 1,000. I have landed a time or two. So we're chilling. I'm gonna warp. We're not gonna watch this whole descent here. All right, here we go. How many years ago were your boat days? Not years. That was like back in January. That's kind of the game that we started on. Was World of Warships. Yeah, my first ever stream was like the day after Christmas, somewhere around there. Last year. World of Warships is how you started. Yeah, that was the game that I was playing a whole bunch. You're gonna follow my channel? Hell yeah, I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate that. You could sub on YouTube too. I mean, there's no stress to come to Twitch. I promise. There's no pressure. I just like to branch out. You know what I mean? Some people prefer YouTube, and that's how it is. Can see it in this clip. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of ships clips. Yeah, you can see like the quality and stuff. I kind of went nuts upgrading all my gear because I have like OCD like that. That's one of my ships clips. Yeah, that's from back in the day. By back in the day, I mean like yesterday.
All the way up. We're so fucking locked in.
And you're huge. I think I've actually been streaming. Oh really? I'm not huge. I don't know. You know, we got a little community building and stuff. I'm not like huge though. You know. All right. Re-entry is accomplished here. We're gonna stay locked onto our node. On Twitch is close. On YouTube for sure. Been okay, 18 months. There you go. There you go. We don't have any signal, but it's fine. Chutes are armed. We should be more than okay here. Excuse me. Okay, pre-deployment of these chutes. They are out. We should get full deployment at 1,500 meters. The Cult of Deg helps. Indeed it does. Indeed it does. Yeah, 185. Yeah, one of the big things that some people don't do. It's kind of purgatory. Sometimes it's the worst because I really enjoy putting all my energy into lives. But one of the things that certainly helps is short form content. You gotta post clips. You gotta post clips. Discoverability on Twitch is kind of ass. It's kind of like terrible. You know what I mean? Yeah, short form is definitely the move. Some people also just prefer short form. You know what I mean? And thank you, Oz. Thank you. Appreciate that. Bronathan, how we doing, buddy? Glad to have you. Welcome in. How we doing? We like watching someone fail as if we were a movie about person. Yeah. I mean, it literally kind of is. Literally kind of is. How do you do clips? Hi. All right. Easy on the spam, buddy. Easy on the spam. Easy on the spam. I'm excited that you're here, but easy on the spam. How do you do clips? Okay. All right. Yeah, you're out of here, buddy. Sorry. Stand by, chat. I gotta be a mod on YouTube. I've never done this. Also, I don't know if I said it out loud or thought it, but thank you, Oz, for the excellent re-entry you said. I don't know. I think remove. Is that how that works? Oh no, that's just the message. How Add as moderator. Yeah, definitely not. I don't know, timeout. There we go. I'll give you a little 5-minute timeout to begin with. Well, how come now you want to be reasonable? Yeah, I multi-stream to YouTube, North Star. I think he's timed out. I don't know. Just spammed hi like 75 times. Yeah, I multi-stream to YouTube, North Star. Short form. Yeah, you can do clips built in on Twitch. You just got to go back. You got to rewatch your VODs, and then you just make clips. Oh, yeah. We'll come back on another stream because you got to go to sleep. Yeah, thanks, buddy. I hope the rest of your night goes good, man. I'll try not to kill Jeb. He does have to stay to the end. Yeah, we're locked in this playthrough. A 30 stream streak. Yeah, hell yeah. In our hearts, Ike still has his 50 stream streak. Okay, we're still just shy of the LES here. The clips or YouTube. So two separate things. So I multi-stream to YouTube. Sometimes I do it to TikTok too. But the clips I post across all three. Well, you don't post to Twitch, but yeah, I post clips on YouTube and TikTok. 2 days, 5 hours of your life has been spent watching me, Jin. There it is. Yeah, indeed, buddy. Indeed. 2 days. How does that make it? That's a whole 48 hours plus 5. That's 53 hours. 53 hours. Could have done a lot with that. Haven't tried either yet. I say that as I have sunk 1,000,000 hours in this stupid-ass game. Yeah, there's Priest with the 3 days. But it's different. It's 3 days and 13 hours of literally just heckling the fuck out of me. Is all that is. How does that make you feel, Priest? Okay, well, that was that contract fulfilled. Should have been anyway. I didn't actually confirm, but it should be. There it is. Okay, the Freedom 7 is done. Let's go here. At least 25 was me in the background. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Let's go here. History of Spaceflight one more time. USA. Manned programs. Let's see what we got next here. The Liberty Bell 7 was launched by a Redstone Merlv from Cape Canaveral. Launch, yeah, carrying Alan B. Shepard on a suborbital and recover the capsule intact. Crew 1, reach at least this APO. Relay the crew's findings back to base. Lone Space crew report. It's the same shit all over again. Easy enough. All it's going to do is give us a whole lot of money here. So we're going to run it back. Is what we do. I'm getting Mantis? Yeah, indeed. Yeah, we're going to run through this just to, I mean, it's just easy money, you know what I mean? And I really I need 14 more science. I don't think actually those give me any science, which is kind of a bummer. Oh, I do. I get 5. Okay, well, yeah, we get science and we get money. Okay, easy enough. So we just got to run it back. Let's put the Atlas, not the Atlas, the Mercury. I have to pee so bad. Mercury 1-1 with Jeb. We're gonna send Val this time. That's what we're gonna do. Get her spun up on the way things go. Are facilities more expensive than these mods? No, same price. Same price. I have to pee, Chad, which makes it. We're an hour and a half in. It's a good time to go for a pee. I'm gonna put us in a cinematic view here so you guys can admire our rocket that we have collaboratively designed here. Then I'm gonna go pee. That's all I'm gonna do. First thunderstorm involved. No, it's yeah. If you fly through it too, and you go IVA, you'll see the water droplets like on the Mark 1 cockpits for airplanes. You'll see the water droplets like on the glass. You know what I mean? It's super fucking sick. That's crazy. Yeah. I can definitely afford upgrades now. Indeed, I can. All right, chat. Here it is. We'll go water tower. We'll go water tower and flag. Here it is. Valentina Kerman and the Mark 1, the acquaintance Mark 1 command pod with the makeshift LES at the top. She's gonna go suborbital. She's gonna get some experience. Let me mute my mic. You guys get to watch this. Give me 2 minutes and then we're back. All right, chat, we're back. We're back in business. Wet P, got T, and we're back in action. Gonna have to learn $3. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. More boosters. He didn't reset. No. Yeah, I don't know, buddy. I just hop on here and I just fucking yapped to the void long enough, and I don't know, people just kept coming, you know? Yeah. It's kind of really all I was doing. All right, chat. Here it is. Valentina Kerman in the Acquaintance Mark 1 command pod. She's about to go suborbital. We're gonna get a whole lot of science out of this, hopefully. And by a lot, I mean like 5. Okay. All right. Here it is. We have throttle full. SAS is on. Ignition. Clamp release. We have liftoff. She is airborne. Our thrust to weight ratio is actually really high on this. I don't know why it reverted. We're going to start a slight gravity turn here. It's a little more aggressive than I intended. It's fine though. Oh, it's because that's from my save. Yeah, I did the thrust limit on the pad. That's what I did. We're going to ease up on the throttle here. Don't want to make her pass out on the way up. You know what I mean? No, I did not. No, I didn't reset the save. Indeed, we did not. Okay, we're going pretty quick here. 550-ish meters a second. And increasing. We're going to throttle down a little bit more. We want Val to have a nice, easy ascent. That's what we want. TikTok notifications. Okay, 30 kilometers up. Our APO is 60 and climbing. What do we need? We only need the 189, but we're gonna go higher so we can properly run a whole crew report and fulfill the contract, because we gotta transmit it. We gotta do a whole crew report and transmit it. Oh, Earth flying high. Hell yeah, even more science. What was that? 76 is what we're at. Big sonic booms there. I mean, we could, I guess. No, we're just gonna lock in like this. Never look at it as a secondary payload to the next launch. Probably. I think we're just gonna keep fulfilling the contracts there. It's easy money, and we do get science for it, and it is kind of cool working down the historic progression too. You know what I mean? So probably we'll see what it wants out of the next one, and then go from there. Because there's not really any more science to be had out of what we're doing here. I mean, we'd get... No, because we already got the EVA report, and Kerbalism does not have EVA biomes. It's just EVA low and high in space. So there's not really much more science to be had. Okay, we are officially with an APO of above the Kármán line. Hold on. Watch my APO here. I gotta stay a little bit locked in. We're gonna go to that same 400 kilometer APO is what we're gonna do. G-forces are high. We're almost out of... No, we're not almost out of fuel. Easy, 300 kilometers. It's a 400 and kill throttle. We'll get main engine shutdown. MECO, main engine cutoff. Now. 403, there it is. Decouple from the core stage. Arm our parachutes. And away goes the LES. Yeah, it blew up a lot. Okay, let's force run the crew report here. Let's catch up with chat. TikTok streaming to Twitch, YouTube. TikTok not right now. Just Twitch and YouTube is all I'm streaming to. And recording a local. No, I'm not recording a local copy. No, fuck no. I don't do long form like that. I don't do long form. But worst case, like you don't have to record. Also, you don't have to record like your whole stream. You can go back if you want, and you can download the whole VOD as long as you set Twitch to save your VOD. Made a perfect VTOL. Ooh, hell yeah, put screenshots in. Yeah, that VTOL earlier was nice. It was super nice. Yeah, you can spare your PC and only selectively download your VODs if you want the entire thing. You don't have to record the whole thing. When I get to the Mercury Atlas 5 contract, you're going to spread so much LES debris into orbit? Probably. Well, ideally by then, we get the remaining 14 science that we need. And then we'll, I pre-stream too. I did tidy up. We should only have like 2 things of debris in orbit. With Switch downgrades, quality only gets 1080. Switch is not. No, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. 1440 is crazy. I honestly, everybody differs, but I don't care about recording in like 2K, 4K. Because the thing is, most of the time it downscales anyway. And if it's like short form, the stuff that I do, people don't care if it's like 4K. You know what I mean? Yeah, fast moving games. Yeah. Okay, let's warp here a little bit. Okay, the second crew report is almost done. That'll fulfill that contract there. We're gonna stop that. Did I fuck up? I might have. Force run. Hello, can we... Okay, there it is. And now we recover. So let's, smartass, right here. Chutes are armed. I'm gonna stop because it did check the box, right? Yeah, it did. Okay, perfect. And now we're ready for a descent here. Record at 1440 in downscale. Yeah. The people watch that stream like Daisy and stuff. I watch on YouTube the entire. Yeah, some people watch videos on the TV. That's fair. I mean, that's fair. It's fair. I just, for me, like short form and streaming, you know what I mean? I've been on people's TVs a couple of times that I know of. And I don't know. I just, you know, I don't know. Games like this, I could stream at 2K. It's not nearly as demanding as some like AAAs and stuff. But nah, I don't know. You know. I'd rather have a consistently high bitrate or a consistently consistent bitrate. Than not, you know. I don't want people to buffer. The downscale, yeah. Yeah, you can downscale. Like if you go to like edit a video or something, I could put a 2K into like Movavi, and then when I go to export it as like a finished product, you can downscale it. No anti-aliasing, you get like full crispy edges. All right, enough yapping from me. Let's lock in here. Let's initiate our re-entry protocol and recover Val. She'll get some good experience out of this. Kindly lock on to this, please. Should be all right. There it is. Shoots her arm. She's gonna pass out. That's okay. Is trashed by super sampling running. Okay, nah, yeah, makes sense. Okay, we got some explosions. Probably the core stage coming through. We should get pre-deployment of these chutes any minute here. About 8 kilometers up. 7? There it is, 7. Okay, 7 is the number. All right, pre-deployment. Chutes are out. We're about to get full deployment here in 500 meters. There it is. All right. Val's coming home, chat. Val's coming home. We did not kill Val. You love to see it. She got to have some fun, too. Let's turn smartass off. 6-7 is crazy work, buddy. 6-7 is crazy work. I'm not even going to humor it. All right. These descents are very slow. Let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to orbit and stuff. I do really want the LES, though, I will say. I really want the LES. The proper one. So I can make a nice, aesthetically pleasing rocket. You know what I mean? All right, 50 meters. And touchdown. There it is. There it is. Contract fulfilled. Stage destroyed. That's okay. We got 5 science out of that. What are we at now? Okay, we need 9 more, and then we get an LES, chat. I mean, so only 2 your SRBs fire on decoupling your makeshift LES. Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. I could. Okay, we got 2 milli vanillis in the bank, is what we got. Do we... Not entirely necessary, you know what I mean? R&D is definitely, yeah, I mean, we're not there yet, but it's nice that we just have the money for it when the time comes. Okay. You know what I'm going to do from this point, actually? We're going to go here to settings, because Priest, I definitely understand it now. We're going to go 40% on the funds rewards. Accept. Is what we're going to do. So now we have to be really mindful of money, because the contracts aren't going to award nearly as much. Okay, let's go here. You know what it is? USA, History of Spaceflight, Manned Programs, Project Mercury, the Mercury Atlas V. Yeah, we're putting a chimpanzee into orbit. Okay, so we're going crew unmanned, so it's a probe in orbit with an APO that is super, super low, just barely above the Kármán line. We got to recover the capsule after 2 orbits. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Okay. Making progress slower, Doug? Yes. Because the contract rewards are kind of a lot. The game lets me use the FSR to super sample. Oh, yeah. That's you guys. That's not for me. That's you guys. You guys are yapping to each other. Okay, so now here's where the fun starts, chat. Here's where the fun starts. Now I get to upgrade our rocket. Still don't have an LES. That's okay. But what we can do here is we can no, we're gonna leave those, because eventually I will have an LES. We're just gonna keep those as is. Let me just make sure that our settings are still there. Mass is 0.5 and then 0.4. Okay, all right. Let me just make sure. Yeah, apply symmetry. Yes, please. We're gonna keep the command pod as is. But here we go. This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun starts. We're probably gonna change our fuel type. Is what we're gonna do. Let's go. Get rid of the ether locks here. Might go a small upper like so. Yeah, we're gonna go small upper. You know we're gonna rock. Could do a little something like this. Make it cool and historic looking. You know what I mean? A little something like this, if you will. But what I want actually is I want an engine plate. No, it's gonna be mad inefficient. We gotta go spark. We gotta go spark. We got to. We're gonna go double. We're gonna go compact mount, not bow tail. And that is gonna give us, let's go hydrazine and NTO. And just like that, 2,900 meters a second at LTV. Let's, whoa, easy, go to the short mount. We can actually probably, let's drop the thrust weight, let's scale these to 1.25, that works. 3,000 meters a second LTV, too easy, light work. And then our core stage here. Our core stage, let's see about some method locks here. Let's look at the buzzard right here, 375 on the ISP. Is what we're currently rocking. We're gonna go methane. Our sea level thrust weight ratio is terrible already. I don't know that that's gonna be the move. Methane and methane. 14,000. That's actually like awful. Okay, so hydrolox it is. Hydrogen and oxygen. The sheet is pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty solid. I do kind of have to naturally build them, so maybe probably across the whole. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We'll be all right. I'm actually gonna increase the quality though. Let's go high quality here. And then what we're gonna do is, do I want to add some RCS just to play it safe? Let's do that. We're gonna go right here, call it a service module. Let's go 4 of these guys. Let's go 2. We only need 2. Literally just the lowest of low orbits. We're gonna do this right here. And give me some of these bad boys, like so. We can just go thrust power 0.1. Those are tiny. Let's go some of these guys right here. Thrust power 1. Power 1, 240. What's the difference in these two? I think just size. They're kind of huge. They're kind of like really huge. Let's scale these down a tiny little bit. Maybe like, we could probably even do 50. Yeah, we'll just do 50. And let's go 4 time. Is what we'll do. Scale these in. It's not going to look very pretty. But we're early days right now, chat. Actually, what we can do... Check this out, check this out. I'm going to go quad. I'm going to go quad. You know I'm gonna. You know I can't resist. We're going to scale these down. Let's go 1 point. Let's go 1 point. Yeah, 1.33. That's fine. That's fine. 28.99 on the Delta V. Perfect. Okay, and what we're gonna do here, we're gonna go payload. Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah. Well, like so. That is a 1.25. Let me just make sure here. I'm gonna increase this like the tiniest little bit. Like so. I want it to be flush. Auto shape, turn it off. Cylinder end. Bring it down to like right here. And see what this does. Let me pin this right here so I can edit it. Whoa. Like so. Base size, go down the tiniest little bit. That'll do. Okay, we're kind of cooking here, chat. We're kind of cooking. And we're gonna change this to. We'll just go the stock gray. Is what we'll do for now. Okay. I don't know if I overwhelmed Doug or he thinks I'm still talking to Priest. No. I don't know. The engine is a low TWR vacuum optimized engine. Indeed. You're talking to me, Priest? Surely you're not. Let's come back here to our lifter stage. I think that Hydrolox is going to be the move here. I'm also not overwhelmed. Literally at all. Let's go hydrogen. To answer your question, buddy. You seem concerned about it. If you get rid of restocking used turd for recolor, yeah, you're not wrong. I'm gonna use all the detail. Yeah. Not worth. Is Kerbal cheaper like in real life? Yeah, Kerbal is pretty cheap. But Hydrolox is also not all that expensive either. And you do get more efficiency out of it. So a lot of times I'll try Hydrolox. I usually use Kerbal as like kind of a last option if I can't get Hydrolox to work. You know what I mean? Let's go. We'll go single. We'll try single for now. We're rocking a 1.25. I don't have any lifters. Oh, we got the Vesuvius here, 345. We try that. What does that give us? 0.84, but it's not scaled. Is the thing. All right. That is a 2.27 right here. That is only 5,585 meters a second delta V. So let's go here. Increase to 1.25. Change the mount. Because I think we're gonna make this work here. Let's go not boat tail. We'll go compact like so. We're gonna add some side tanks here. Let's do like a cheeky little one of these. Scale you up. Hydro locks. Okay. See, now we're kind of cooking here. Like so. What does this get? What does this give us? 69.39, not the best, if we're being honest here. Trying to pinch pennies, yes. Well, I mean, yeah, but also efficiency. You know what I mean? Wouldn't cheaper fuel be? Yeah. I mean, we're exploring options here. We're exploring options. I don't know if that's gonna be the move. We could scale because we're at 2.98 right here. 1.49 that gives us 7110. The lifter stage is really just the thing here. I need to squeeze some more delta V out of it. We could. Nah, it's still not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough. What we could do is maybe we could do a little one of these, a cheeky little one of these. Go like so, and then like so. That's 95.74 right there for 36,000. What are we talking about? 36,000. I can already hear Priest. I can already hear Priest. It's so expensive. It's so expensive. It's 3 times the cost of mine. I can already hear it. Yeah, there it is. Obligatory. Wow, that's a really expensive ship, Doug. It's a really expensive rocket. So what we might do here. What is this? 89.21. I need like the tiniest little bit more. So if I do a little one of these, 8769, it's 31,000 still. Maybe we try Kerbal's. Let's try Kerbal's. Wait, hold the phone here. Hydro locks. 8974. 88. Wow, that's like, why is that giving me, right here, locks. 9322 for 31,000 schmackaroonies is what that is. More drag with the side, tanks, only reason for them is space more engines. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Not necessarily wrong. I don't hate it. That's a very thin margin though. It's 9252 low orbit. Encore's better than side tanks, but yeah. It's already kind of long. Let's see. Let's do another little 2-time right here. That's very tall. 8050, 8597, 8050. But our thrust to weight is really high. So what I can do here, 1.66, 1.34. Maybe we try Kerbal. This is kind of spendy here. Go right here. It's 9763. I can scrap this one right here. There it is, 9477. This looks good. This looks good and it feels good. My thrust away. It might drop though. 1.25. Yeah, I might take this. I might take this for a spin. Is what we might do. Configured everything. Scoop engines to use the same spool as the VTOL. So now you can still. Oh hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Good stuff. See, I kind of want. I might scale these up a tiny little bit. 9505. Yeah, we might go like right here. 9505. 1.21 at the 1.25. It's a 1.21 sea level thrust. That's kind of not great, but it's not terrible at the same time. It's not terrible. I'm gonna change this to white. Let's. Oh God, this is so long. Can I? There it is. It's kind of coming together right now, chat. This is looking kind of good. If you want to pinch penny side SRBs with weaker, yeah, I was thinking about that too. Because we're still 29,000 schmackaroo. Let's save this right here. Let's save this. Let's not upgrade our size here. Let's go here. Oh no, we're gonna go black. No, we're gonna go white. Like so. Like so. Let's try Kerbal in this bad boy. Let's do this. And use a handy dandy. We got a couple of lifters here. The Valiant is really nice for its gimbal, but it's less efficient. 270. Where is this? It's actually not terrible. 220 at sea level. 240 at sea level. So yeah, we get the best gimbal out of here. 1.46. This might come out cheaper. Is what might happen here. Let's do this right here. We're gonna try it. You know, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try the kickbacks. Let's scale down. Yeah, it's way overkill right here. Actually, we don't get enough delta V. Maybe we do up the size. Maybe that's what we do. Hold on. Let me put these back right there like so. Take you off. Put the adapter on here. And just see what the numbers come out to. Okay, 1.52, and that's 7241. I can add some fuel in here though. Kerbal, 7328. That's wholly expensive. Goodness, higher diameter still is draggy. Yeah, yeah. I think I still, because look, we're at the. I think the other one's going to be the move here. The Kerbal doesn't deliver nearly as well, and it's not much cheaper than the Hydrolox. Yeah, we're gonna go back. Get out of here. Get out of here. Goodbye. Bring this back. 9505, 1.21. So it's slightly less. Well, we could probably do here actually too, and it might even make it more efficient. This engine diameter is. Get out of here. This engine diameter is 1.25. So we're gonna go attach double, and then we might be able to squeeze out some more delta V out of this. 9513 with a higher thrust. It's actually a little bit lower. 9487 at a 1.28. Let's go triple. Okay, we're getting lower now. Well, hold on. 1.25. This might be the move right here, chat. 1.36. 1.33, 94, 91. Yeah, we might try this right here. We might try this. We make these dark. They're side tanks. It's all good. Yeah, we're gonna run this. $29,000 is what this is. That's not what I wanted. We're gonna go dark on this. Scoot these down, like so. And then boom, boom, boom. Clip them in like such. We're actually gonna bring these up to the bottom of the tank there because we're gonna clip this in like so. That's pretty. That's a nice looking rocket. That's a nice looking rocket. It also does kind of look, it kind of looks like the OG Atlas. You know what I mean? Do advise against the side tanks, but ultimately it's not that much money. Yeah. It's 30,000 schmackaroonies. You know what I mean? The losses are also kind of negligible. You know what I mean? They're not significant enough for me to really, truly worry about like that. Okay, here we go. Clip this down just above the ground level here, and I think we have ourselves a rocket here. We're gonna go Mercury 1-2. Save. Make sure our staging here is good. We're gonna send Jeb. No, it's a probe. It's a probe. Chat, you almost let me forget here. Get you off of there. Yeah, put a probe head in here. I can utilize them to have more. Oh yeah, for like side engines and stuff. Yeah. We got it to work. Scale down, please. Thank you. Oh, that's the fucking release me. Get off. Because I already know I'm gonna attach it on one of the nodes, and it's gonna just derail the entire mission here. Clip you. We're gonna go right here. Like so. Put you back. Come on. Oh, right there. Was that it? I think. Come on. Be nice to me. It's like. It was like that one right. Come on. That's not. That is it. Yeah, that is it. Okay. All right. So there's that. Let me make sure that you're go stock array. Thank you. Yes, please. Put our bootleg LES back. And yeah, chat. We have a rocket here. We got a rocket. More redundancy that makes it worthwhile to have. I can utilize it. Yeah. For more redundancy. But we got the 3 right here. I'm not too terribly worried about it. You know what I mean? So let's go here. The core, and then we're gonna. Yeah, we can honestly just do this right here. Launch clamps. We gotta make sure we stage this right here, and then that is all going to be up top stuff. This decoupler's in here, so yeah, we're chilling. So up above the core stage here. No, I actually got to do it right here, so we can fire the core stage. Okay, phenomenal work. We're gonna save this. Make sure no crew is on board because we do have the probe there. And we are ready to rock here, Chad. We're ready to rock. 3 in a triangle, 1 fails lose control, 3 in a line can still keep. Yeah. I got faith. And it's really just the core down here. I got faith. All right, launch. If it's the one solo one, yeah. Usually I do prefer quad. I get less skittish on the core stage about engine failure, but on the in space stages, I get a lot more redundant with those. I do quad at minimum, so that I can shut down engines for symmetric thrust. No, hell no. No, we got no reverts, no respawns. Hell yeah, good shit. Good shit, Jin. Yeah, we got no respawns. No respawns, no reverts. Okay. No crew, confirmed. And let's just make sure one last time here. You know what I didn't do is our comm system kind of sucks, but that's okay. That rocket is goofy. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's kind of terrible. It's kind of dog shit. But she's cheap, you know what I mean? She's cheap. Okay, we're going to go ascent guidance here. PVG, I would like for my last stage to be, let's just make sure, yeah, the last stage is 2. So we're going to go Do engines ignite before clamps detach them? Yes. I'm also going to turn off auto staging. Is what I'm going to do. No, I'm going to say fuck it. We're going to keep auto staging on. All right. So early shut off stage is going to be 2. We're going to go coast. We're not going to coast. We're not going to coast. No fixed coast length. No spin up. Our thrust to weight ratio is 1.33. So we can probably do like a right here and then a 0.8 is what we'll do. Current heading, that is fine. Ascent settings, I would make sure auto stage is off. No, I'm going to turn it on. Stop auto staging at 2. Please and thank you. And whoa. I want to go 145 by 145. All right, engage. Okay, we should be in business here. All right, chat, this is it. Autopilot is engaged. Autopilot is engaged. We're going to get a nice little view from right here. We're going cinematic. Here it is. 3, 2, 1. There it is. We have liftoff. Clear of the launch pad. Roll program is initiated here. We should start our pitch any minute now. We're going to watch for the gimbaling of the core stage engines there. Once we hit 85 meters a second, or 80, I think I said. There it is. There's a slight pitch. Our gravity turn is underway officially. You're turning into Priest? Ah, you're good. You're good. Gravity turn is well underway there. And we have a nominal ascent, it looks like. It would appear so. The urge to heckle. I mean, heckling is fine. Heckling is fine. I'd honestly rather heckling. Heckling is fun. Heckling is fun. Incessant rage bait gets old fast, as well as incessant backseat gaming does also get really old fast. Heckling is fun. I like heckling.
Holy shit, I just saw the space furry dog.
Oh, me? On the bottom left? Yeah. Those came in today. Yeah, I got those back from the artist today. This morning. It was super cool. Slight inspiration from the NASA suit in The Martian movie. The movie The Martian. Featuring Matt Damon, who is once again playing a character who's lost somewhere. But the book was phenomenal. I read it forever ago, before the movie came out. It was really good. Same with Project Hail Mary. Maybe eventually they'll do Artemis. I already read that book forever ago. Maybe they make a movie out of that. I think out of the 3, Artemis was my least favorite. We're looking good here. Our ascent is still very much nominal. All right, copy time. Maybe I try the CKN thing. Hell yeah. Yeah, you should. Honestly, I think you're overthinking it and you're over nervous about CKN. It is like the go-to modding tool, and like compatibility mods, reliances, the whole shebang. It does it for you. Like it'll recommend mods that go well with the mods, but it'll prompt you to install any dependencies and things that are required for that mod to work. You know what I mean? I think you're overly nervous about it. You literally just download it. You just Google CKN. You go to the first result, and you go to the GitHub, and you download ckan.exe, and then you boot it up. It knows where your install is, the whole shebang, and you just choose the mods you want. Is literally all there is to it. I think you're just overanalyzing it, buddy. You'll be all right. I got faith. And obviously you got the Discord to help you get there. All right. I think our core stage burns for a while. Yeah, we got 45 more seconds on the core stage here. Nah, that's fair. I feel you. But CKN, I promise CKN is low stakes. You know what I mean? It's the go-to mod for like everybody. But also, I mean, just since like 2015, I've been using it. You know what I mean? Never had problems with it. It'll tell you too if stuff is out of date and everything too. Like it is exponentially more work to go through and manually install all the mods that you want. Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, G-forces are high. We're coming up on the end of our burn here. Thrust weight ratio is going to be super high. Should get core stage shut off, Miko, if you will. And I think we're going to coast, actually. Nope, it says we're burning. Okay, here we go. Phenomenal. What is? Okay. Thank you, MegJeb. Kindly sort yourself out, please. Okay. Yeah, we're in action here. We're back in action. I don't know what the deal was. The payload fairing got weird. We're fine. We're back in action, and our ascent seems to still be somewhat nominal. Yeah, it overshot our parry, our Apple rather, 152, but it's gonna get higher up, and it's gonna pitch back down to bring it back down to our desired 145 by 145, which I actually need to check. We gotta put our Apple to 235. We'll just get to the 145 by 145 and then assess to see what's what. We're gonna have about 650 to 700 meters a second of LTV left, so we should definitely get there. How do I not get a million copyright claims from music? I just look up specifically copyright-free music. It is, yeah, on Spotify. Sometimes I still do, but like, it's whatever. Twitch doesn't, like, you're not really gonna get DMCA'd unless you're like a huge streamer, you know what I mean? YouTube, I've had a lot more punishments than YouTube. YouTube will like pause the music. It'll like mute your live if it catches it. But no, I just play copyright free. The problem is finding free ones, or finding nice ones, decent ones. Because most copyright free music is like terrible. Yeah, indeed. Indeed it will. I think really what happened there was, ooh, I forgot this should go really nicely because I do have relays in space, is what I do have. We still have full signal. We're gonna lose it because we're over the ocean, but our burn is done. We're in a 145 by 144 orbit here. Because agreed? Yeah, shit gets super annoying. What we can do is we have a relay. Yeah, we got a relay right here that we might be able to connect to. Nope, that's an Explorer 1 probe that is super old. I left it there for nostalgia to check in on years from now. Okay, well, yeah, we're gonna lose signal big time. Is what we're gonna do. That's okay. Let's go ahead. Let's just finish the orbit here. Oh, I got an engine malfunction. Okay. We're gonna get to 250 just to fulfill this contract. There, it's done. And now what we gotta do is, okay, well I gotta get to the other side here. Let's see what engine malfunction. Okay, so we're gonna shut this one off right here. Yes, please, thank you. I'm gonna suggest a relay to secondary payload. Actually, I forgot. No, we got some. We got some in orbit. We're connected to a ground station in the ocean. How have I never connected to that one before? Weird. Okay, well, we got to get to our Apo here. Is what we got to do. All right, come on. We just got to barely bump up our parry is what we got to do. Yeah, you're not wrong. It is still early days, so we don't have like a million. I haven't done a proper geostationary or anything yet. Yeah, there we go. See, we're pinging off the relay right there. Oh my god, kindly fucking... Okay, notifications, I get it. And I gotta do... Okay, so I'm gonna fulfill... Oh my fucking goodness, can we get here, please? Just override everything, warp there. See, and I don't want to turn them all the way off, because I know that the second I do, I'm gonna forget to turn them back on. And then I'm gonna kill a crew or something one of these days. Okay, contract should be fulfilled. Nope, 159. There it is. That should be done. I might actually lose battery here. And do I have to orbit twice? No, I just gotta recover now. Okay, pull up smartass here. How much did your rocket cost? It was like not even 20k, I think, maybe something like that. Point retro here. And we're just gonna recover. I'm gonna lose batteries, but if I just arm everything, we should be fine. I'm gonna go super low right here. I'm gonna go literally like at 20k. That's fine. Yeah, that'll be all right. That'll be all right. Okay, and now what we're gonna do here is we are going to just stage the rest of the shit. Yeah. Yep, that'll work. That'll work. And we're gonna point pro right here to, at the very least, let aerodynamics do their thing. Chutes are armed. We're gonna come in. We're gonna start coming in like a little more like. No, this is fine. I'm gonna just surf and then kill this. Well, actually, no, not quite yet. Not quite yet. All right, orbit prograde. Go, just do that, please. Because by the time that I get around over there, what'll happen is, yeah, off. I'll at least be pretty much facing retro. Relays in lower orbit are actually better if you can launch enough. Yeah, sure. Yeah. They're higher up and stuff. Bam. Probably not bad price. Yeah. I don't want to hear it, priest. Okay, well, we're actually in the aerodynamics now. We're dead. No, we still got some sauce left. I'm gonna go ahead and lock onto this. We're probably gonna lose battery, but that's okay. I don't know that smartass might keep us alive if we die. Or we just might fucking be chilling. I don't know, we'll certainly see. Yeah, we're dead. I don't think smartass. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Aerodynamics should get the job done. You just start burning money out here, Star. Cut back fuel cells. Yeah, that's all right. It's whatever. It was literally just a 1 orbit in return. I wasn't, you know what I mean? Super low investment. No, Star, you literally, you stream whenever, buddy. You stream whenever. Do not let my schedule dictate what you do. It is cost effective. I mean, yeah, fair. All right, let me warp, please, once I get below 140-250 to get pre-shenanigans. Yeah. Right, I get it. This is like the worst part of reentry right here, is when it does not let you warp. Okay, here we go, fucking finally. And we will certainly see if reentry works, because the parachutes kind of make it to where the bottom with the heat shield isn't like super. Nope, I think it wants to make us go prograde in. The fucking shoots, man. Terrible. Well, it is what it is. No, Star, I promise you you're fine, buddy. I promise you you're fine. I promise you you're good. And you just might one day. Who knows? You know what I mean? I promise you you're fine. I'm not even a little bit worried about that. A lot of people in the KSP Twitch too. We all just kind of bounce around each other's channels. You know what I mean? Like if I'm not streaming, there's a couple other people that stream when I don't, and I'll hop into there and I see the same crowd just bouncing around. You know what I mean? So I promise you, you're fine, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. So we might die. Shoots are probably not going to work. Well, it is what it is. I just got to put shoots lower. This might be a wash here. But we will certainly see. Excuse me. Jeb Edge? No. This is it's the unmanned test. Now, if I had Jeb, I'd have control of the pod, but that's fine. That's fine. I also just didn't pack literally like any batteries, which I could just be kind of skeezy about it and put a whole fuck ton on the bottom of the command pod. You know what I mean? To you, sir, some streamers, you missed the stream. Oh no, I feel you. No, I mean, there's some streamers are sticklers about it, which is like fair, because some people will come into a stream, like literally just to poach people, and like people aren't dumb. People pick up on it. And it's kind of they see that it's kind of corny and skeezy. Like some people do actually do that, and it's in bad taste, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not fucking impressed about it. If you're out here spamming the Discord, you know, with like trying to put your live notifications and stuff in there, I'd be like, all right, like, you know, you have your own Discord, but like, I don't know, fucking stream whenever you want to, you know. I don't know. Now I'm just yapping. I mean, maybe we're actually okay here. I don't know. They're not really heating up anymore. Maybe our shoots survive? Highly unlikely. We're at an absolute bullet right now. I don't know, I feel you. I feel you. We still got our shoots. Sure looks like I'm heading in the right direction. What do you mean, Priest? Like, facing forward? Is that snarky because I'm definitely not heat shield first? Is that what that is? That song was sampled so hard. Holy shit. All right, hold on. I'm sure that we're going to survive now. Check it out, chat. I'm going to turn the output all the way up. Check us out. This song. Wait for it. The way it fades in and that melody specifically. Okay, alright, so I thought it was this song. Without the whistle. Yeah, sampled. I thought it was this song. This song is so gas. Niche reference, the movie Drive. Phenomenal movie. It's one of those, you know how like young dudes will watch a movie and base their entire personality off of that? That was me with the movie Drive. Turn this back down. But also the book is really good too. Featuring Ryan Gosling and Carey Mulligan. Yeah, I wanted so badly when I was a young dude to be like this mysterious, really nice, skilled mechanic. Like, you know what I mean? Dude, it's just cheesy as fuck. But yeah, that movie goes crazy. Yeah, Drive. Yeah. I love that movie. It's very underappreciated. Yeah, it's a really good movie. It's got like big actors and stuff. It's Ryan Gosling. Did a really good job in it. But the soundtrack is also great. Well, we got lucky. This is going to be a mission success here. I'm pretty sure we still have our probe in here. I'm 90% certain. Yeah, unmanned. Well, that's the wrong one. Recover. Okay, yeah. Okay. So all we got to do is recover and we get it. Got a caffeine now? Yeah, there you go, buddy. There you go. Wait, so you're drinking caffeine to go to sleep? Is that the deal? Go get it first and then come back. Then we'll discuss. And if you see can, oh, there you go. There you go. Oh, okay, yeah, I got you. It's still early enough to drink it, rather than later. I'm picking up what you're putting down, buddy. Well, this descent. Do I cut one? No, I can't. It's fine. 200 meters. Let me just be a patient lad. We should be getting to the saucy stuff now, as well. Maybe I even get, wait, 81 science here. Ciao, best luck. Oh, I feel you. Yeah, go do your thing, buddy. Go do your thing. Are you, like, gone for good? No, you're coming back. Right? You said Seacan or Hearthstone, but I think you're coming back. I don't know if I say goodbye yet. Ooh, we got enough for the LES. Thank fucking God we can make nice-looking rockets. Okay, here we go. Yes, God, please, finally. Okay, yeah, now we're in business here, chat. That's not what I wanted. Kindly go away. History of space flight. USA. Manned. Here we go. Friendship 7. Here it is. Here it is. The first orbit. John Glenn in the Friendship 7. Here it is. Okay. So it's going to be the capsule. Crew 1. Orbit incomplete. Destination Earth. Okay, I need an apple above that. A Perry above that. And an eccentricity above that. And do a crew report. And then bring them back. But they got to be in orbit for 4 hours. Easy peasy. Okay. Here we go, chat. Here we go. We're in fucking business here. We're in business here. This song is not good. Please respond. We're gonna be optimistic here that it didn't crash. Okay, yeah, we're chilling. Okay, we're in business. All right. First and foremost, this thing. Goodbye. You're dog shit. You're terrible. Go away. I honestly we'll keep the probe kind of tucked in there, but what I should do, no, we're fine. All right. So first and foremost, look at this beautiful thing that we're about to slap up on here. Yes, please give. Okay, first and foremost, we're gonna scrap this whole. Fuck off. Get out of here. Go away. Okay, give me this. Oh God, yes, please. There it is. There it is. So much nicer. So much nicer. I'm so much more satisfied with that. But here's the thing: is I'm going to slap a bunch of batteries. Take this off. Show me center of mass. Literally like a bunch of batteries in here. That did like nothing for my center of mass, which is crazy. Absolutely bonkers. We're still gonna do it though. That's actually wild. Scoot these down then. Yeah, I guess we'll go like right here. That's fine. And then we will clip these in. Like so. Make sure our settings here are good. What is our mass? Our current mass is 0.756 tons. So we're gonna go 1 ton. We're gonna input the mass here. We're gonna go input craft. We're gonna go 1 just to play it safe. Want a touchdown speed, we'll go 6, and then parachutes used 2. Apply all symmetry right here, 0.4, 1500. That'll do quite nicely. Just one more time, apply symmetry. And our chutes are now good. Okay. We do have a decouple strength, right? This does come... Oh my God. I didn't even know that had a color variant. Oh, that is... Oh, the fucking parachutes. Damn it. And I can't clip them in. I'm terrified to do so. That is so clean right there, chat. That is so nice. That is so nice. We're gonna go 1-3 right here. I don't know that I want to risk clipping them in. Actually, here's what I can do. Save. We're just gonna check deployment here. Is what we do. Let me just do right here, just like so. Put Jeb in there. Jeb is going to orbit. And I just want to make sure clipping parachutes doesn't do anything. Okay, all right. Because I know in stock it's happened before where they're like obstructed. You know what I mean? And so ever since then I'm terrified of clipping them. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try it here. Because I love the dark variation of this command pod with the LES. So nice, so nice, delightful, if you will. A real visual treat. Okay, let's see. We can test the whole shebang here. Do I do it? Oh, I don't want to do it with Jeb in there. I don't want to do it with Jeb in there. I don't want to do it with Jeb in there. Okay, I mean they armed. It's. I'm gonna throw a probe on here and we're gonna test it with the LES. It's kind of the responsible thing to do anyway. It's the responsible thing to do anyway, to make sure our launch escape system with the pod works. Worst case, we're down like 7 grand. I think is what this costs. Yeah, 10 grand. Okay. Let me put a probe right here. Like so. Make sure this is really just for functionality of our chutes here. Jeb, get out of there. Save. And then, yeah, away we go. My neck is tight. The woes of playing KSP for like 15 hours a day. Ah, shit, I wish. If I could, I would. Full time, literally when. All right. Load in, please. We have tests to conduct here. Official NASA business. All right. Arm the chutes. And we are going to release clamps and fire the LES at the same time. Here it is. Okay, well, we decoupled the LES. That's fine. It's fine. We're just throwing away $10,000 a pop. All right, all right. So let me swap my abort sequence here. Is what I should do. We're gonna test that instead. Go back to the VAB, please. Please save. First and foremost, I'm getting skittish with the scene changes are getting kind of funky. Yeah, I keep getting the like temporary not responding loading wheel. Okay, let's do this right here. I'm gonna set this as an abort sequence. Fire this right here, and release you. Like so. And now we launch. We arm the chutes and then we do that. Check my phone here. Make sure I don't have any notifications. This is the easiest vehicle to load. What is the holdup? All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, arm the chutes and abort. Get rid of that. Make sure the chutes go. They're gonna go. They are armed. They did not go. They did not go. Good thing we tested that. The chutes didn't go. Interesting. I wonder why. Curious indeed. Curious indeed. Well, the thing is, they're clipped inside there, so I can't get them out. So we gotta start this from the top. I gotta not clip my chutes in. Curious indeed. Let me try it one more time here. Let's try it one more time. Can you not zoom into the cast? Oh yeah, I guess I could. No, that's the max that I can go. But I can probably do like a cheeky. There we go. Yeah, have you ever experienced that, Priest? 11K a pop for all those? It's literally just 2. Have you ever experienced that? Like they just don't. Let me test it like this. Let me test it like this and see if it was maybe like a fluke or something. Make sure symmetry. Yeah, come over here. Yeah, 1 and then 0.4 1500. Apply. I have to pee again. Chat. I gotta pee really bad. This is what I gotta do. Maybe instead of arming, I'll try to deploy them like once we're descending. You know what I mean? I mean they should still go. I'm gonna do it exactly as we did it. We need a control here. I gotta pee super bad. Hold on, I'll be back. All right, we're back in business here, chat. Okay, let's fire this thing. Let's see what's up. Abort. Okay, so I think clipping makes it to where they don't deploy. Let me get rid of that. Thank you. Goodbye. Yeah. So it's awaiting negative vertical. It didn't tell me that before. So I think clipping them makes the parachutes wonky, meaning that we can't do that, meaning that I refuse to have a white spot on a complete... See, there they go. Yeah. Damn it. At the cost of beautification of our... Damn. That's tragic. I wish that I could recolor the chutes. I wish I could recolor the chutes. That's okay. That's all right. Because the dark variant is so much nicer than the white. But it is what it is, I suppose. We just got to descend here, recover this. You can use the white stripes variant. Yeah. For the modulators in the command pod. The white is nice. The white is nice. The black is just nicer, especially because it's the early days space. You know what I mean? Going full redstone here. It is what it is. Is black with the white stripes you can put parachutes on? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. No, because no. We'll just go full solid white. Full solid white is what we'll do. Oh, I do got to readjust the parachute height as well because the center mass is going to be all fucked up. Okay, so back to the VAB we go. To the VAB we go. I feel like the content today is not nearly as enthralling as some of the other stuff, but it's kind of the nature of the game here. All right, time to make stuff pretty. Get off of there. Get off of there. Let me look at my center of mass here. Let me make sure that this is adequately down. We're gonna go like right here to make sure that center mass is like, those are so low. Show parachute editor. Our mass currently is 0.756 tons. We're gonna make sure it's at 1, and then the same deal right here. Apply. Thank you. We are 2-time radius. That is applied. We are good to go. So let's go here. Go white. Oh, I thought I had like a solid white variant. Okay. I think that's the next step up. We're gonna go. No, we'll stick with the black. The black is nice. Let's clip these in a tiny little bit. Actually, what we do here, we're gonna go 3-time 15. We're gonna do the 1 on the straight. Whoa, like so. Toggle the flag. They're kind of low, but it's not terrible. Right there is probably good, if we're being honest here. Yeah, that's adequately low. For sure, that's going to re-enter nicely. Okay, put you back on here. Back to the white, and then let's make sure here that we got all the batteries in there. Yeah, we're going to literally never run out of electric charge. We have so much. It's black with the... Oh, I'm caught up. All right. Don't mind me. Okay, so now what we're going to do is some decouplers. Maybe actually a stack set. We're going to go stack set. Upper stage here. Go solid white. And obviously it's going to be hypergolic here. We're going to go the engine plate. As per usual, we're going to go quad. And probably just the sparks with the hydrazine and NTO. Compact. Give me that. Hydrazine and NTO. Scale these down to make them a whole lot more efficient is what we do. 0.63, we're going to scale them back up to, I want above a 1. 2098, that should be okay. That should be all right. Yeah, 2100 on the dot. There we go. Change this to the short mount. Okay, that is our upper stage. That is our upper stage. I'm not too worried about, we don't need life support. I'm not worried about RCS. We have the torque wheel built into here, into our command pod. We've set high quality to everything. Data capacity is the same. The whole shebang here. So what we're gonna do, I could go service module. Let's pack some science and stuff in here. My alias can fail. Oh god, that's terrible. God, that's terrible. All right, good to know. But Not with my luck. All right, let's pack this right here. Like so. Pack a little bit of science in here, you know what I'm saying? Let's do the science goo. Make you a little guy, like so. That's actually fine. I think we're good on, yeah, we're kind of good on all the rest of this shit. It's really just the science. I'm gonna pack another one just in case. Let you snap right there. Yeah, there we go. And then, yeah, we're just gonna, yeah, close you up. What I should, we have a lot of batteries. We have a lot. I have 2,680 electrical charge. We're only orbiting for 4 hours too, minimum. Oh, yours just failed on separation? Oh no, that's terrible. That's not good. Do this right here. Just staging as we go here. Let me start our abort sequence as well. Let me just to make sure, activate, decouple, and that is good for now. Okay, now to our core stage here. Let's actually let's go straight like Atlas style. Yeah, we're gonna out the gates. We're gonna upscale. Let's do this right here. Those are gross. Those are gross. Let me go this one right here. That's not even a little bit what I wanted. Come up here. Like so. And what did we run? I think we ran Hydrolox. Actually boosted away before completely die, so I guess if you were high there. Okay, yeah. Engine plate. We're gonna make this Hydrolox as it was before. And down here, I think we had like 3 Vesuviuses, is what we had. Yeah. We triple? No. Let me go quad. Scale these down. 72, 74 right here. This is not quite... We needed fuel. We literally just did like side fuel tanks is what we did. Could go SRBs is what we could do. Hydrogen, oxygen. I don't think I set this up here to be hydrogen, oxygen. Okay, we're rocking a 7418 right now. Let me scale this up. Hydrogen, oxygen. Okay, 7602. One more. 7923. Not great. That's literally like nothing. Get off there. I did have triples down here, is what I did have. 1.95 right here. Surely I had more fuel. I made it like super long, huh? I think that is what I did. 1.36, 86, 81 in this configuration. Maybe we go SRBs, is what we do. Let's go right here. It actually, oh, yeah, I'm caught up. I keep rereading messages. My bad. Kickbacks, you know the rules. We're gonna do the kickbacks. Like so. Yeah, that'll do it. I kind of enjoy the idea of doing the core at the same time. I'm gonna decrease the thrust limiter on this so that they ride up a little longer. Let's go like 45, but I'd also like to decrease. I don't need a 5. Way the fuck up here. I'm gonna set my upper state, like when we release clamps, I'd like my thrust weight of 1.2 is good. So then what we're gonna do here is we can actually decrease this a little bit more here. 1.25. I might scale them up a tiny little bit. Let's go 1.4, and then that's actually still kind of terrible. 2. Don't mind me, there was a gnat. Okay, we're at a 1.2 right here. I'm gonna scale them up a little bit more. 1.5 mayhaps. Holy expensive. I might be able to recover them though. So I might do. Let me decrease this here. A little balancing act here. 1.18 is not terrible. Let me increase this. 1.29. A little bit more. One more click. 44. What? Come on. 44. 1.3 on the dot. There it is. With 97 hundo. Meters a second delta V. Okay, phenomenal work. And I can probably recover these too. God, that's expensive. It is so expensive. What if I do separately here? That's a whole lot more. Okay, well, here's the thing then. Here's the thing then. We're gonna do this. It's $47,000. However, it's a very reliable configuration here for crude operations, and I feel good about it. I could probably actually scale these down even more, make it cheaper. Yeah, $44,000. But see, now we don't have the delta V that we need. 9758 is fine. We're gonna decrease our thrust limiter here. 1.25 is not bad. 1.3, there it is. Okay, yeah, we'll rock this right here. And ideally, a minute 55 on a flight. That's not going to be too terribly high. This is not going to happen there. We're going to do this. We're going to stage. Yeah, put you right here as well. And then, okay, the staging there is good. So now we're going to do some parachutes. Oh, this song is terrible. Bad intention. Yeah. Okay, come back here. Make them even with our bottoms there. Like so. Oh yeah. This is coming together here, chat. This is nice. This is a nice rocket. This is a nice rocket. Parachutes. What is the mass of this stage here? This is almost empty. Almost empty. It comes out to 30,184 kilograms, which comes out to around 2 tons. 30,184, which is 33 tons. Goodness. Okay. Well, let's okay. Yeah, that is certainly okay. How many tons? 33 tons. All right. Chutes. Give me the next size, please. And that's like almost empty. Holy shit. Yeah, it is. Okay. So we're gonna go 30 tons is what we're gonna do. Input aircraft. 30. Want a touchdown? We can go 8. Parachutes used. We're gonna go 4. Pressure. That's not. Oh, I don't know what I just did. I clicked on something on this tab here. Okay, pressure 0.3 and then 1500. Apply symmetrically. Oh, it'll actually work. Okay, solid. Phenomenal. This is good news. This is great. This is good. We'll just do the same thing here. Input craft mass. I did 30. Then I did 8. And then I did 4. 3, 1500. Apply symmetrically. This is good news, chat. We might get our SRBs back. Do this. Do this. Okay, shoots are locked and loaded. Okay, chat, we're looking really good here. It's so expensive. It's so expensive. It's like triple the cost of mine. Yeah. For crude operations, I don't shy away from budget. Is the thing. Okay. Let's look at our staging here. It's a little bit pricey, but ideally we're gonna get these SRBs back. Is what it is. So ideally it comes down to like actually like a $38,000 rocket is what it is. And we have the Mercury 1-3 here. Is what we have. This is nice. This is good. This is good with the functional LES and everything. That's a rocket. God, that's beautiful. Okay. The only thing that would make it better is procedural tanks. But alas. Okay, there's that right there. 9682 with the chutes involved. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, yeah, here we go. Staging, SRBs, clamps, radial decouple, ignition of the core stage, chutes deploy. Yeah, that's done. Okay, and then the upper, and then yeah, okay. All right, we're chilling here. We're chilling. All right, launch. Let's light. Jeb, get in there. Let's launch this thing. We can tell based on how much you're learning. Yeah. That wasn't bad though. What was it? Was like 60 grand is what it was. That was a really good launch. Oh, on the first playthrough, we don't talk about that. But my unmanned, just with my 3 probes and 2 relays, that was really good. That was like 60K, is what that was. Hold the phone here, chat. Now we're fine. Okay. The abort sequence is in effect. Yeah, we should. God, look at this thing. This is nice. Ike, what's happening, buddy? What's happening? How goes lurk mode? How we feeling, buddy? Your timing is really good. Jeb is about to go into orbit for the first time ever in this space agency's history. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is we run our staging. Ben Lurkin just wanted to say, oh, you're chilling, buddy. Yeah, do your thing. Yeah, you got work coming up. Oh God, yeah, you do. Gross. Gross. Okay, so we're not gonna. Our last stage is gonna be 2. Our early shut off is gonna be 2. I'm not gonna. We could. Yeah, let's coast. Let's coast before. Coast stage is gonna be 2. We're gonna coast before. No fixed coast. No spin up. Our thrust weight ratio is 1.28 right here, so we're gonna go at 100 meters a second to start our gravity turn. We're gonna do a slightly slower. We're gonna go 0.7 right here. And then yes. That should be more than adequate here. Yeah, early shutoff is 2. Because it's going to be our orbital insertion. So it's going to shut off early. Okay. And our last stage is also 2. Okay. Current. Just put me in a 150 by 150 for now. Ascent settings, I'm going to auto stage. I'm going to have some confidence here. We're going to auto stage. Don't have any payloads, and then that is all good. Stop auto staging at, let's stop at 2. I think it was already 2. Okay, chat, here it goes. This is it. Turn the lights on so Jeb can see. All right, engage autopilot. Do the math, run the numbers. Target unreachable, that's not true. That's not true even a little bit. We have 9554 on board. We go 145. By 145. Disengage. Engage. Let me just not do a coast then. No coast, no coast. No early shut off, no nothing. Well, we can do early shut off with 2 right here. Last stage 2. Yeah, okay, now it's reachable. And we're gonna have 779 left in the tank, and our orbit has to be, I didn't even accept it. It's gotta be like a 250 apoapsis. I see that this Jeb is no longer handing with SS. Yeah, no longer hanging. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Oh, it is Friday for you. Indeed it is. Yeah, mine is obviously tomorrow. Obviously tomorrow. I thought that I had accepted that contract, but I guess I thought wrong here. History Spaceflight, USA, Manned, Mercury, Friendship 7. Here it is. John Glenn, i.e. Jebediah Kerman, is he's gonna 267 by 159. That should be very much doable here. Let's fly. Let's light this thing, shall we? I want to input. It's probably going to tell me the same thing. I'm going to input this orbit as per the contract, and then I'm going to see what's what. I'm going to let it run the numbers here, and then see if it's definitely obtainable. It is definitely obtainable with this Delta V. Okay, it is a 270 Apo by a 160 parry. That's not what I meant to do. Engage. There it is. Okay, we're gonna have 708 meters a second of Delta V left. Current heading, yes, please give me that. No coast, I think is the ticket here. Okay, all right, chat. You know the rules. Big time cinematic angle here for a very historic mission in this agency's spaceflight operations here. All right, one last time. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. That was an SRB failure. There's an SRB off the launch pad right here. Hey, listen, that's why we build an LES. That's why we do an LES there. And that could not have gone any smoother as far as a worst case scenario on the launch pad. That's why we do that. Jeb could have died. Jeb could have departed us once again before ever achieving orbit. Is what could have happened there. That's why we do the LES. I look away for 2 seconds. Yeah. Nah, God, that would have been terrible. I would have crashed the fuck out. It would have been my luck though. It would have absolutely been my luck. I have a lot of shoots. Oh, I did 3. That's right. Was that about enabling auto staging? Yeah. That's honestly the first time that's... No, it's happened before. I'm a liar. Yeah, it's happened before. I'm going to adjust these for a 7-meter descent. 7 meters a second. All right, let's get this show on the road, Jeb. I can do a crew report, maybe. I can't select. All right, EVA, surface sample, EVA. Okay, no crew report.
Killing Jeb is a canon event, you can't escape it.
Nope, it's not happening this playthrough. I'm telling you. Ooh, Apollo. We can do Apollo now. Phenomenal work. It's not happening in this playthrough, I'm telling you, buddy. Jeb is going interplanetary. Why can I not click, like, anything? I think the ground is being weird. Let's get in here. Yeah, I can't click him anymore. Interesting. Weird. Let's recover. I did say that last time, but it's for real this time. We're putting a lot of planning into redundancies and crew safety this go around. A lot. We got some good science out of that. 39. I don't even know where that fucking came from. Okay, let's wheel it back out here. The Mercury 1-3. Let's get Jeb in the cockpit. Here we go. God, that LES is so nice too. It's a good thing that, like, when we finally had a failure like that, we have a proper LES as well, I will say. All right, come on. I'm sure it makes it one. Yeah, I think the G-forces would have been a little crazier. But yeah, I think it would have worked. It's a little more comforting knowing, well, we got something back. Okay, let's run it back here. 2 early shut off, no coast, no spin up, no oolage. We should be ready to rock here. Yeah, engage. All our settings are exactly the same. Okay, here we go. Actually, but for real this time. Knowing that your non-makeshift could fail and stop working. Knowing that your non-shift could fail and stop working. Oh. Sure. All right, here it is. Autopilot is engaged. 3, 2, 1. Jeb's going up. Okay, we're clear of the launch pad this time. We have ignition. Turn the lights on. Jeb needs to see. Okay, roll program is initiated. Here he goes. Jeb is up and away here, chat. We're gonna watch from the side here. Watch this gravity turn start taking place. Okay, running into issues with CCAN. You're sure you don't have real fuels? CCAN asks which real fuels configuration I want. I don't. Well, if it's asking you which configuration you want, it's probably because it's in there. Just choose the option. I don't know. It's probably going to ask you for, like, stock versus RSS, if I had to guess. I really, truly don't know. Okay, gravity turn is well underway here. Pitch program is initiated and nominal. XYN swapped over to real fuels. Yeah, Jin. Yeah, that's right. He did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he does. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna say I don't think that I have it. We got Kempro over here. So far, so good with this descent here. Let's zoom back in a little tiny bit. We're gonna watch SRB separation, which should occur about 1.5 minutes into flight. Why do you do that? I think because he wants to use procedural tanks. I think was his thing. Okay, I think we're getting some shaking, meaning G-forces might be increasing here, meaning we might get SRB separation any moment now. Jeb is moving and grooving. I use the chemical propulsion and the cryogenic engines is what I use. Okay, SRB separation is nominal. Look at those go away. We should get those back and recover funds. Okay, I thought... Well, okay, we're gonna get one back. I think I got worried. I thought we had an engine failure there. We're looking good here. So far, so good. Good pitch rate. Good angle of attack here. Just check all our readouts. Yeah, our APO is 96 kilometers and climbing. We have a long burn ahead of us here. Thrust. Oh, no, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. I forgot to adjust. Our thrust to weight ratio is really low on the core stage, but it seems we're gonna be all right. Yeah, we're gonna be cutting it really close on Delta V. This is what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna have 165 left by the time this is said and done. I definitely got to increase the thrust to weight ratio on that core stage. I don't know how I didn't change anything. I don't know why it's so low. What are advantages of those over? I think it's just versatility in your build. You know what I mean? Because you can do like different concoctions and stuff with your engines. Like they can run off of different fuels. You can spend more money but get like a fuck ton of Delta V, or you can spend less money and get like a little less. You know what I mean? Just versatility in your builds. Maximum options. We have 272 seconds. Oh, I might have actually fucked up here. I have 4 minutes and 7 seconds. This is going to come out to... My engines might fail. I did not upgrade these to high quality, and the burn is going to be really long, but it's because for some reason the thrust to weight ratio reverted back to what it was before, and it's really low. So that's a little less than ideal here, chat. We might get engine failure on the core stage, but not by a whole lot. It's like a 20-second difference. So hopefully they can hold out. But we shall see. We shall see. We got a ways to go here. We're just slowly building up speed. We got almost 4,000 meters a second of Delta V in the core stage still. So your mod has more fuel types? Yes. Yeah, because real fuels I think just gives you like locks. It'll give you the option for methalocks, hydrolocks. I think like just straight hydrazine and so on and so forth. But Kempro has more. And I enjoy it. It's a worthy sacrifice because ideally, I think Priest was saying too, a procedural tank fix will come out like soon. You sure it's not the other way around? What? What's the other way around? Like Real Fuels has more? Oh, I mean, isn't Real Fuels just what makes procedural tanks work? With like the Kerbalocks, Ethylocks, Hydrolocks, and Methalocks. Real Fuels might have more, I don't know. I'm kind of illiterate with that shit. But I also, like, I haven't ever played with Real Fuels, except for in like RP1 in like the couple hours that I put into it, you know what I mean? But I thought that was just procedural tanks, like the fuel in the procedural tanks. Yeah, we got 2 minutes and 38 seconds on the burn lift, and we only have 2 minutes and 15 seconds on our engine burn. We will definitely see how this shakes out. Oh, interesting. Maybe Real Fuels is the way to go. I don't know. It's up to you, buddy. I don't know. Oh, what I could do here, I'm actually going to do this. Oh, Oh, we actually get, oh, shit, that's engine failure. But we're holding steady. It looks like we're holding steady. That's, yeah, I sort of fucked that up, huh? That's okay. Because what we're doing here is, we have a minute and a half left, yeah, less than 2 minutes. Well, okay. We still might get an engine failure. One of our engines has blown up. But it looks like we're still holding down okay. That actually gave us a little more spare delta V at the end of it. Worst case, this just becomes suborbital at this point. Okay, we got one SRB back and some other stuff. I did not upgrade these engines to high quality, so it might fuck us here. Remains to be seen. I'll probably actually get no. I think we'll be okay because once we're suborbital, I'm gonna decouple the LES, and that'll give us some more delta V on the upper stage. Okay, no, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I kind of prefer Chem Pro for that then. Okay, we are now in potential engine failure territory here. We're gonna see what happens when these timers run out. We're past their lifetime. We might get the whole shebang out of it. Do a custom 5. Oh shit, I can pause and do this? Oh shit. There it is. Yeah, we got a whole lot more delta V out of that. Phenomenal work. Okay, yeah, we're extra in business here, chat. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, separation of the core stage, and we are up to our upper stage here for orbital insertion with a 95-second burn time, which is more than these engines can handle, or more than easily handleable by our engines, I should say. And we're gonna be left with 1,000 in the tank. What I can start doing here is I'm gonna pull up my fuels. We have a lot of electric charge here. I'm gonna run this. Make sure crew report's going. Crew report is in fact going. Whatever science we didn't get before, we're gonna get now. Phenomenal work. We're doing really good, chat. A couple steps in the process could be a little better refined, but overall really good. What's a successful space mission without a couple of data points on where to improve? Toggle info. Oh, that's right. I can a pressure. Why is that way? That's not how I set them. Okay, Megjeb has done a phenomenal job today. About fucking time. Okay, yeah, parachutes are confirmed good. So let's do some stuff here. We got a ways to go on this Science Junior. We might not finish it. I don't know. I don't want to lose all of our battery here. We already have an EVA. Low oceans. Maybe we do. No, it's just Earth space low. Let me see here. Let me see. Let me pull up the Kerbalism tab here. EVA report. Yep, literally just space low and surface. Okay. Space low, no biomes. Just biomes on surface. Yeah, it's alright then. Grab onto you. Yeah, let's pull up the fuel here. Make sure we don't run out of electricity. Well, we might be able to finish it. Maybe. 48 seconds. Okay, yeah, we got it done. Okay, well, what we're going to do here, and we're on the other side of Earth as well, we're going to set up for re-entry at sunrise. Okay, well, the torque wheel in this thing kind of sucks. Duly noted. We're getting the job done. We're gonna get the job done here. This is all right. Ample data points for improvement on the next orbital flight here. We got to add a torque wheel. Torque wheel. Yeah, the command pod solo is more than adequate, but with the service module attached, it's not great. Now, I think Jin is playing on Soul right now. We're gonna go to a pair of about 25 probably is what we're gonna do. There it is. 24 works. 24 works. Let's go ahead and transfer all data here. There we go. 33 slots taken up. We're gonna get a huge science hall with this. And we are going to go ahead here. I think Smartass is still on. Yeah, it is. Off. Let's go ahead and separate from our service module. We're going to arm our parachutes. I'm going to go ahead and... oh, our torque actually sucks, like, all around. Damn, that's, like, terrible. Well, hopefully the aerodynamics kind of sorted out. I don't... What I could do here... We are kind of facing the right way. I'm not... no, we're actually doing okay here. No, I'm going to get... All right, Jeb. Your time to shine, buddy. This is a fast operation here, Jeb. No time to dilly-dally. No time for lollygagging. Oh, but SAS can hold. No, okay. Yeah, we're fine. Let's start a turn. There we go. Get in there. Well, okay. That might have fucked us even harder. Well, we'll see, I guess. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. I got all the faith in the world. I got all the faith in the world here, chat. I'm going to turn SAS off just to let aerodynamics do its thing. I thought for sure we manipulated... Oh, it's the fucking batteries, maybe. I think it's because all the batteries are in there. That's so much more weight. Yeah, we'll fucking see, I guess. Oh, I can feel Priest already. Ooh, didn't plan for this, huh? I can feel okay, we're bouncing back to retro. This is good. Aerodynamics are solid. This is good. See how we're bouncing back? The air's catching us here. This is good. This is good. Okay, chat, we're fine. Chat, we're good. There it is. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Oh, thank fucking God. Thank God. I'm going to add a fucking torque wheel to this thing. Let me tell you. That was less than ideal. Sure, like his batteries, Doug. So much. Well, the center of mass is good. That's it was a double whammy because I got electric charge and our center of mass was down. That's it. That wasn't the problem. It was because we kept spinning and we were pointing pro when I wanted to point retro, but our torque wheel that's built into this command pod was just not doing it. That was the real issue at play here. Not our center of gravity was good. Otherwise, we would have been hard cooked. if I didn't pay attention to that. Yeah, otherwise we should be nominal here for a good touchdown. We're re-entering. Shoots are armed. Got our heat shield and everything. Someone forgot the torque wheels of SOP. Yeah, indeed I did. They just were not moving the command pod literally at all. Like, at all. Well, here we go. It is full-on re-entry time here. Oh, we just blew by something. Oh, no. What are we... Oh, no. Oh, no. I think our center mass is unstable. We're pointing pro. Our angle is kind of nice. We might be saved by the angle here. Because the external temperature, the thermal limit on this is like 2,500. Thermal data? 1,200. No, 2,200. We're already at 12. Please. We're climbing very quickly. We're already... Okay, well, we're slowing down, though. This is good. I know we're getting warm. I know. I hope the parachutes don't. I mean, worst case, we bail and Jeb has them. You don't ever take crap files? Not really. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I just... Not really. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be alright. Just because it was such a low orbit and our entry was really shallow, I think we'll be okay. We're spinning. I think the chutes are going to survive. We got a ways to go on the pod itself, so I think we're in good shape here. Boy, did we get lucky! Holy shit, we got lucky. Yeah. That's actually not a terrible idea. I'm not opposed to doing that. Streaming people's crafts. You know what I mean? We make that like a monthly event or something. That'd be kind of sick. But yeah, obviously it would make it tough with like different mods. Boy, did I get nervous for a minute, but we look like we're gonna be all right. Well, this just in, you can, in fact, from low Earth orbit, go nose in on the command pod and survive. Interesting. Not really an ideal data point of improvement there, but hey, listen. Not an ideal outcome for re-entry, but we got a tour. I don't think that. Shut up, priest. I just got done yapping about it. I don't want to hear it. I've acknowledged the error in our trust with the torque wheels, and also the center mass is still terrible. These chutes are kind of like super ass with weight distribution. They're like awful. They shift the CG up so high. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to build a command pod that re-enters heat shield down? You know what I mean? So, like, the second you put a parachute on there, just the CG goes straight to the top. By lowering the chutes, they're already, look, they're already right here. They're already halfway down, you know what I mean? Could do like drogues down here, maybe like you know, I don't. That's weird. Like how the fuck? But then you enter all weird. You know what I mean? Since when are chutes at the bottom of a command module? You know? You put them towards the bottom. Okay, all right. It just feels so weird and not real. You know what I mean? We got chute deployment. Jeb will in fact live. Jeb will, in fact, live to see another day by the skin of his teeth, but he will live. I saw the shoots out for the other radial. Yeah, because I think they're lighter. I mean, I guess I'll just put them down. You know what I mean? That just feels not real and like weird, you know? I could also just do 2, is the thing that I could do. We warping? No, why are we not warping? All right, here we go. We have successful shoot deployment. I feel a whole lot better. It got tight there for a minute, but we're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. Lessons learned. Lessons learned indeed. That was almost catastrophic. And I would never live to tell the tale. I would never live it down, is what I should have said. I would absolutely, you guys would have fucking let me hear about it for the rest of my days. Let me say. Okay, 800 meters above sea level here. Well, actually, we might be over land. Nah, we're above the ocean. Yeah, we're above the ocean. Okay, 500 meters. Yeah, I gotta really refine this command pod here. Is what I gotta do. Plenty of data points here. Plenty of data points. We gotta increase the thrust limiter on our core stage engines. We gotta increase the quality so they can actually perform that burn for ascent, or maybe just stage them with the SRBs. We can kind of mix and match some numbers there and see what's more optimal, and then optimize the command pod, and then we're good to go. Son of a bitch! I didn't make Jeb run a crew report, but it's fine. We got a whole lot of science out of this. Yeah, we got 33 slots worth of science. Kerbal, what's happening, buddy? Without mods for speed up like better time warp is very indeed it is. Indeed it is. I didn't do an EV here. Well, we already have it for space. It's not biome. It's just space low. That's all you can get. And we did that the first time. Okay, well we're at 60 science out of that. You love to see it. Phenomenal work. Okay, let's refine our vehicle here. Is what we got to do. Also, good to see you again, buddy. I didn't actually say I thought it, but I didn't say it out loud. Yeah, welcome back. Good to see you again, Kerbal. How we doing? Thanks for stopping by. All right, so first and foremost, let's see about staging the core with the SRBs here. That robs us of Delta V. We're going to go back to the other way around here. Okay, so 95-55, but the thing here is we have to increase our thrust limiter, which doesn't actually affect Delta V, which is good. We're going to increase that to, we'll go about 1... give me 0.5? 1.20 upon staging there. 95-55 is what that is. We're still kind of low down here. What I can probably do is scale these up like a tiny little bit. And that is a 1.30 right here. That's actually perfect. 97.43. 1.3 on the SRB stage, 1.2 on the core, and then 1.02 on the top. This is excellent news. We're also going to get more than 1946. We're going to get about 2,000 once the LES separates. This is excellent news here, chat. This is phenomenal news. Okay, why not have the thrust limiter at the max but shrink the engines? We could do that because if you shrink the engines, I want a longer burn time on the SRBs. Is what I want, but also better Delta V is the thing. You know what I mean? That's kind of why I made them as big as I did. Is because the longer burn time for sure, but then for the Delta V that you get from it. And we're still at 51,509. And if I can make it to where... let me... That's not what I wanted. Don't scale children, please. 9743, yeah. Okay, there we go. I would like to increase these. So that we actually get like proper separation with our SRBs and they don't collide, maybe, is what we do. Let me bring these up right there so they are centered. Yes, on scale these up like one tick, and let me see how far out I can bring them. right there. Yeah, perfect. Let me strut these things as well. I didn't think about that earlier. Just to be a little extra safe here. Right there in the middle. To right there. Please, give me that. And then, that was only a one-time radius. Yes, please, right there. That'll do. That'll do quite nicely. It was an awfully expensive rocket. Oh my god, it's 51, and I'm also getting these SRBs back. It's fine. We got a whole lot of cheddar right now, Priest. And I get a little less frugal when it comes to crude missions. Is how this goes for me. Ooh, these are actually quite nice. I kind of like that. And let me just, I am running, yeah, we got hydrogen and everything here. Okay, yeah, all right. Okay, let's save this. Now we're going to optimize the command pod here. We're going to move these chutes down. But I want to detach all this stuff because I want to see the center of mass here. Is that right side up? I think it's that way. Let's go, we're just going to go 2-time here. Right there. What we're also going to do as well is we're going to add a torque wheel on the bottom here. I'm just honestly going to get kind of crazy about it. We're going to do this. And then slightly smaller, like a, yeah, 0.938. Bring you right here. Clip you in. Like so. That should definitely do it. We should be actually in fucking business here. Okay, so our tonnage is, yeah, we're gonna keep it at 1 ton. 1 ton. I want my chutes to touch down. We're gonna use 2 chutes here. Pressure deployment of 0.3 and then 1500. I'm gonna go with 1000. No, I like the 1500. Apply and boom. Parachutes are now good. Reconnect you. Reconnect you. Yeah, I get a little less stingy when it comes to crews, is the thing. Okay, so SRBs, clamps. Let me actually do these, yeah, right here. Chutes, radials, core engine fire, upper stage and upper stage fire, decouple from service module, LES, and then, yeah, all right, so let's go ahead here. I actually got to clip my parachutes in a tiny little bit. Like so, right there, safe. Action groups, let me make sure action groups are good. Abort sequence is, yeah, decouple right there, firing of that. And then I'm gonna go ahead here and shut down, just in case we do it with the core stage. I'm gonna shut that engine down. Okay, chat, we are good to go here. There's probably some other contracts that we can get here as well. So let me just take a peek, and then we're gonna put old Jet. We'll put Valentina on the pad this time so that she gets the experience. I also got to pee, and then this is gonna be, I think, the last mission of the night. Chat is what this is. Let's go into here with some contracts. Let's see what's available. Crewed landing and return on Luna, orbital maneuvers. We can go. And my dog wants to go out, which is fine because I gotta pee. Stable orbit. I think that's a return of a probe. Yeah, it's a probe. I don't want that. I don't care. Stable orbit. No, that's okay. So nothing really. Okay, we're gonna put Jeb on the pad here. The Mercury 1-3. I lied. Valentina, so she can get that star. Put her on the pad here, and then away we will go. I'm gonna pee and let my dog out really fast, and we're gonna run this, and then we're gonna call it wraps for the night. Is what we do. Maybe even raid somebody. Who knows? We'll see. We'll weigh our options here. Oh, my descent with chutes. Is what he's talking about, Star. Okay, turn you off. Come over here. We're going to actually get this contract this time by force running a crew report. My settings should all still be exactly the same that they were. 160 by 270, yeah, that's exactly what we need, 160 by 270. I'm actually going to bump this up like a tiny little bit. We're going to go 162 by 271 is what we do. Last stage is 2, yes please. Early shut off is 2. No coast, no fixed length, no spin up, no ullage, okay. And away, nope, I'm going to run the math here. Yep, okay, perfect. Okay, I'm going to hide the HUD, let you guys admire our rocket that we have dead jeb. No. Not even a little bit. Never a dead jeb. I'm gonna go pee, let dog out, and then we're back. We're gonna wrap this mission up. Hold on. Pecan says tweaks always conflicts with ignition, Doug. Yeah, I think that was one of the things that Priest walked me through with changing the actual like config file, something like that. I don't remember what the fix was though. Also, yeah, I have better time warp. I just always forget that I have it. I used it like once. Okay, we're back, chat. Let's light this thing. Let me just run through real quick. 162, 271, early shut off, no coast, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we are good to go. Autopilot is engaged. All right, chat, here it is. Valentina is going up so that she can also get some experience. Jeb did not die, Priest. Jeb is alive. Better rock, what's happening, buddy? How we doing? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We have ignition of the rocket here. We are clear of the launch pad, and Valentina is ascending upwards and skywards. That is something else that's seeking an issue for... Oh, weird. Interesting. What's happening, Battle? Holy crap, what? Holy crap, what? My mod list is much longer than... Yeah, that makes sense. I think he consolidated his mod list by, like, a lot. I like this mod list. This mod list is really nice. Val doesn't... Yes, she does. Just because you don't ever put Val in the command pod doesn't mean that that's how everybody does it. Val does. I like having two pilots, two Kerbals with good experience here. Okay, gravity turn is underway here. I only sent Val on expendable. Crazy work, crazy work. Been testing a Duna mission and press record on OBS, but actually press stream. Oh shit, did you? Oh no. That's why I have my I use the Stream Elements plugin, and it prompts me. It prompts me to like change my title and stuff before I go live. I do it for that reason. Nothing like a fun, unintentional stream, huh? Sometimes Val makes it, sometimes not. Crazy work. I don't ever want to hear a single thing you have to say about me killing Jeb ever again. How do I fix the ignition tweet? I honestly don't remember. I don't remember how to fix it. It was like manually changing the files, I think. You got a raid feels very bad. Why? That you got a... Oh, like because you were streaming and you got raided? How long were you doing that for? Okay, we just aggressively pitched over. That's fine. Our ascent seems very nominal thus far. We should get SRB separation any minute now with a... I didn't upgrade my fucking... The quality of the core stages. Okay, well, we got ignition of the core stage. Everything seems fine. Hopefully we don't get any failures. 2 or 3 hours you had a stream? Oh, no, buddy. Oh, no, buddy. That's not good. But you have left restrained. Oh, I can't believe you, Priest. I don't ever want to hear a single thing you have to say about the way that I play. Ever again, Priest. Ever. Ever. Knowing that you not only kill Valentina, you intentionally will leave her stranded out there. Oh yeah, I feel you. Nah, yeah, you'll still have to like modify one of the configs in the soul config. It was like a line you gotta modify. It was like the soul config, and then there's another one that I had to do. There you go. There you go. Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, well, this burn is going to take quite some time. We got 2 minutes 45 seconds left on the burn. But okay, well, because we increased the thrust weight ratio, we're actually going to be chilling here. We're not going to exceed our burn time that these engines are rated for, which is phenomenal news. Most of the time I was helping a new player get to the MUN. Oh, there you go. There you go. Maybe we can get that raid, but CCAM won't let me install the mods all due to conflict. Maybe even get, what do you mean get that raid? But CCAN won't let me install. Well, so like if you took tweak scale out, it would let you. You know what I mean? But it's just telling you that there's going to be a conflict. But that's weird. Try to install everything but tweak scale. You know what I mean? Or ignition, either way. Whichever one of the two you don't want to conflict. Let's talk about raising. Oh yes, yeah, probably gonna raid somebody. Yeah. It's just how it goes. You know what I mean? Got a nice little community out here in KSP. Try to do that when I remember. So KSP was like Matt, you and me, frankly. Oh yeah, I mean, if you had viewers, you had viewers. You know what I mean? Let's change our view a little bit. Give you guys a slightly better angle here. What were your? How many people did you have people watching you, Bettle? What a wild stream that might have been. No, yeah, that's yeah. I was gonna say because I don't remember having that issue. It was the other shit, deleting semicolons and stuff. Priest is like our in-house mod troubleshooter. There was like 6 people chatting. Oh, that's crazy, buddy. That's crazy. Yeah, it's wild. Let's see if I got those stages back with our modifications there. This was okay. That's the service module. We got both SRBs back with our modifications that we made. Okay, so we shaved $6,200 off of our total launch cost, which brings us to like 47,000, I think. Everybody, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I remember that now. Okay, core stage is almost done. We're down to our last 1,000 meters a second of Delta V on the burn here. 23 seconds. This is turning out to be a very nice low Earth orbit crewed mission delivery system. Is what this is. 3 seconds. We should get shutdown and sep. There it is. Separation of. We're gonna go ahead here. I'm going to. I think I need to do the action group still. At action groups. I forgot to do it in the VAB. 5. Yeah. This right here. Activate and decouple. I forgot to do that in the VAB. We're going to do this right here. Away it goes. And that gives us a whole lot more delta V here. That's what that gives us. We will no longer be needing that. Thank you very much. We're going to have 1,500 meters a second left over of delta V here. I should actually probably just start my crew report here while we're... I mean, we might as well. We might as well. Off to Insomnia DoorDash? Oh no. Nah, Shane, this is our last mission. We're gonna accomplish orbit here, and then we're gonna call it. We're gonna perform re-entry tomorrow. Is how that's gonna go. So tonight there will be no deaths. Valentina is going to get into a stable orbit here. Anyway, I hope the rest of your night goes good, buddy. I hope the rest of your night goes good. I appreciate you hanging out and stuff, man. Always good time when you're in here. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. No, tomorrow's Friday. No stream tomorrow. I'll see you when I see you, buddy. Have a good night. Okay, well, that'll do it. Val is officially here in orbit. Let's turn SAS on. Let's test out. Oh, so much better. Look at that. We have mobility in our service module here. This is a phenomenal start, chat. We're doing really good. We're doing really good. We're going to let this crew report wrap up. That's what we're going to do. Make sure that it transmits. We'll see if we get this contract. There it is. Stage destroyed. Maybe not. Okay, can you fucking... Oh, I gotta recover. Okay, well let's do it. Let's re-enter Val. Has she been in orbit long enough? No, we gotta transmit that still. What are we doing here? That's like 5 times over this crew report's gone. Can we transmit? Oh, I don't have any comms right now. That's right. Okay, all right. Transmit very slowly. I don't have any relays, no nothing. Surely we do. What's out here? Oh, I guess we really truly don't. That's the Explorer 7 relay probe. Let me, okay, well here's the thing that I can maybe do. Well, I got signal anyway. I got better signal right here than through the relay. Last time you left it on after Ray forgot to end the stream after rating me and banned over 100 bots. I was like, that's insane, buddy. What was that about real antenna? Ooh, I love real antenna. This has been really fun. Let me tell you. Direct line of sight right there. Let me point the antenna at antenna planning. How do I do that? Antenna planning, antenna target. It's through, it's the actual panel for right here. Yes, launch control console. Okay, so I need to, Mercury 1-3, this is it right here. I need to, okay, I'm going for the Explorer 7 relay. Explorer 7 relay target. Did that do it? Maybe it's a different Explorer 7. Target right here. No dice. Maybe if I lose signal, it'll go through. Oh, maybe because it was dead. What else do I have? Do I have any other relays? No, I got nothing out here. I really got to do the relay system soon. The boy would have slowed. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. Phenomenal work. Phenomenal work. We have transmitted, and it should be... Yeah, all we got to do is recover now. Okay, phenomenal. Okay, all right. Good stuff. Get out of here. Go away, please. Close. Good stuff. Well, let's just go ahead here and use Smartass, and we're just honestly gonna, I think, just kill all of our fucking speed here. We got 1,400 meters a second. I'm just gonna really aggressively just burn all of our speed, is what we're gonna do. Right over Florida. This might have not been the move, actually. This may or may not have been the move. I'm gonna panic and point pro. Oh no. Oh no. Doug and Brendan Feely thought I had. No, I had fuel. I was just gonna do a cheeky, risky little maneuver here that I don't think is responsible. I had the fuel. I still have it, as a matter of fact. Thank you very much, Shams. We're just gonna go ahead and be responsible here. We're gonna put our parry at like 20. Yeah, 16. Okay, point back to right here. Get rid of that. Arm shoots. Here we go. Yeah, we're back in action here. 70 kilometers is much better than 15. 70 kilometers for re-entry from skimming the Carmen line. Not even a little bit worried about it. That's 70 kilometers from a... I'm just gonna bounce straight back up into orbit. That's gonna like tickle the heat shield. That's how we re-entered Jeb. Nose first, and he lived. I'm not taking your word for that, Priest. I'm not listening to you right now, Priest. This full recorder. This is full. This is 1-to-1. Are you playing on a quarter, Sham? Did we just discover you're playing on a quarter? Oh, you're on 1-to-1? All right, here we go. We are officially about to re-enter here. Let me, which one is the better warp here? Which one was that? It's one of these. This one? Nope, that's the orbital calculator. The time? Yes. Right? Yeah, hyperwarp. Hyperwarp. Do I do hyperwarp? That's your path. That's like the things you got to do in Secan Star. Top left, you got to go to Secan settings. That's slow motion, not hyperwarp. Oh, is this what I would do here? I don't know that this is what I want to do. That feels really dangerous right here at the Carmen line. Yeah, it feels really dangerous. Quick warp. Let me go a minute. Hyperwarp is fine. Just make sure physics is 1, not 3. 1, not 3. 1. And this is, what are these, seconds? Let's go 1. Okay, I'm gonna end. That feels really dicey. Atmospheric. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah, that's enough of that. Alright. I'm about to slam Valentine into the atmosphere. I'm using 10 time warp. Okay, no, that makes... Okay, yeah. One of these days when it's not a re-entry procedure, I'll fiddle around with it some more. Because that's... I don't know, that's because it's how you get to Soul. It's like... In my head, it's the same as like when you go to roll back a version of a game on Steam. You know what I mean? for you, Star, with the metadata repositories. It's because Soul is in beta too, so it's not like on the active like up-to-date mods listing because it's in beta. You know what I mean? So it's, you got to actually go in there, and it's literally just adding it to the library is all it's doing. I can re-enter now though. Shoots are armed. We're in good shape here. Like you found Soul in the metadata repository, and then hit add. Did you search it? It should just pop up after you hit add. Ooh, isn't that EJ emotes? Yeah, hell yeah it is. Hell yeah it is. Yeah, you gotta close the window too so you can browse the library. Straight to Sonic. Why are we sending the SLS into Sonic? What are we doing that for? Okay, yeah, we're targeted the right thing. Right thing here. Oh, well, if you gotta open up the Sonic is the no shoots. Oh, nice. Yeah, in the metadata repositories, you gotta find Soul in there. You gotta hit add. You gotta close that out, and then you gotta go back to the library and you gotta type Soul, and then you gotta scroll down a little bit even if you do that, and you'll find it in there. It'll show like Soul and then like all your texture packs and stuff for all the planets and bodies and everything. But literally just hit Soul Core and apply, and it'll walk you through all the rest of it. You don't have to choose every single Soul thing. Just hit Soul Core. And it walks you through the rest. Alright, Valentina, let's fucking... Can we re-enter now, please? I'm afraid to use the better time warp. Alright, we're starting to get hot here on the heat shield. We're going to be in a whole lot better shape here as well. Our CG is way the fuck better. And we have electric charge. So, we're in a whole lot better shape than when Jeb was running this through. Jeb lived. He did survive. But it got dicey for a minute. I'm also going to go ahead and do this because I don't know what country is this? Oh, that's Africa right here. So we're going to be, I think, okay, yeah, we're probably going to be in the ocean here. Blaze, what's happening, buddy? How we doing? Good to see you again. How we doing? How we been? How's your Thursday night going? You moved all the files into the data folder. Do not, yes. Do not do that. Do not do that. Space is treating me good, buddy. We were working our way through the history of spaceflight U.S. manned contracts, is what we're doing, and we finally just got to where it's our second time sending Kerbal into orbit, on in the Friendship 7 command pod. Vouch for sketchy missions, not Jeb. Fair. Not smart, just distracted. That's fair, buddy. That's fair. All that to say, Blaze, yeah, space is going good. Second official manned contract of this playthrough here. Service module is officially cooked. Yep, that's it right here. It's only $1,200. All right, and that'll do it right here. That'll do it right here. Shoots are armed, so we can just go full smooth brain here for the rest of this descent. That's what we can do. Big sonic booms. This is the sonic booms. We're 15 kilometers up. We're gonna... No, I'm afraid to. 11 kilometers. 10 kilometers. Yeah, well, you know, Shane, we're already here, you know. I want to fulfill the contract. Okay, pre-deployment on the chutes is a go. They are lively above the command pod here. Yeah, Indy. I mean, we're already here, you know. I wanted to finish the contract up. It took another extra 2 minutes, so, you know. It is what it is. Okay, we have official chute deployment. Valentina is descending at a smooth and steady 5.8 meters a second here. I'm going to turn this off and then just let aerodynamics do their thing here. Well, okay. All right, then. That's also okay. Okay, 500 meters. This is certainly a lot faster than the last one at 2 meters a second. and then we should get this contract because that was literally everything. All we got to do is recover the capsule now. Ooh, all right, buddy. Yeah, your timing's really good because we're about to wrap up as soon as Val hits the space center. Yeah, go have a good rest of the night, buddy. Go eat some food and all that. I will see you when I see you. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. It's always a good time to have you in here. You know what I mean? Also, Sham, go fucking work. Go do your DoorDash, buddy. Get out of here. No stress. You ain't got to stick around. Okay, and that is another contract done. We're at 70 science here. We got 5,700 from recovered parts. And yeah, how much did we get for this contract here? Even at 40% rewards, it's still 101,000. Yeah, that's true. Okay, all right. What are we doing here? I might as well. I'm gonna upgrade the VAB. We're gonna upgrade tracking station. 563,000. We still got a ways to go before I really got to worry about. No, actually, we're kind of okay. We're gonna do it. All right, and we are just shy of a milli vanilli on the cash. Okay, well, yeah, that'll do it. All right, chat. Well, that was it. That was a good night. It wasn't super enthralling gameplay. We didn't really go anywhere crazy. We just kind of started dipping our toes in the waters that are crewed missions. But we got a lot of money made. Our launch pad is fully upgraded. Government funding has finally come through. Yeah, the VAB and the launch pad are upgraded. And then yeah. So that is it. Let's go ahead. Let's browse Twitch really quick. Let's browse Twitch. Maybe see who's live right now. Ooh, the perfect candidate. Shocking Reflexes live. He's really cool. Yeah, we're gonna rate him. Yeah, I appreciate all you guys. You guys are always the best. Thanks for, there it is. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for hanging out. I need water. Yeah, you guys are the best. It wasn't a super enthralling gameplay, but you know, you guys stuck around. So let's go ahead. We're gonna pull up Shocking here in the rate options. If you have not already, feel free to join the Discord, so you can see when I'm gonna go live. We're not gonna stream tomorrow night. Probably gonna run it back on Monday. You know what it is. New week, new stream. And yeah, that's all I got. I don't know. You guys are the best. I'm gonna post some sappy shit in the Discord. I always do. You know how it is. And then yeah, I appreciate all you guys hanging out. You guys are phenomenal. Okay, yeah, here we go. Okay, all right, we're gonna let's hang out over there for a little bit. Shockman's a really cool dude. Kind of underhyped in my personal opinion. He's kind of a cool dude. His stream quality is like kind of really up there. All right, get out of here, everybody. I'm gone. Have a good night.